Good. Greetings. Woohoo. I never know. You and your damn mountains.
Come see my mountains.
I bet you say that to all the boys.
No. You say to all the girls. All the ladies. We got one more video, then we're going to bring in our co-host and our friends for the evening, guys. Welcome in, everybody.
All right. I'm gonna go fly up this fucking mountainside. I keep hearing trucks go by. I have to wait for the trucks.
Happened to Ritson, either he's gonna have to resign due to some scroll-related scandal, or he's gonna get assassinated. GF finds this interesting chamber that's filled with covered bodies on gurneys with glowing parts plugged into wires on the floor.
I think I'm right. Got all my GPS satellites. I've got 1.8. And I've got full battery, which is saying 4 volts, 24. I'm flying 2 5,000 mAh Lion batteries, 21700s.
Tiny whoop.
I'm gonna skim all the way across, go up.
Whoop whoop.
All right. I'm gonna go fly up this fucking mountainside.
Right. Guys, hope you guys are all doing awesome tonight. Thank you for coming in. We've got a bunch of us hanging out here in the chat. I'm going to try and make it easy for everybody to join us. There's going to be 1 second to switch out our video ninja because obviously it didn't save our background. Oh man, we just talked about this too. 1 second. Let's see here. Copy link. And put it in the chat. Wow, this should have been earlier. But it's now working, maybe? Alright. There's a few of us in here. There's 3 of us showing, 4 of us showing. There we are.
I'm always happy to see Brandon Beans as our mascot down there.
Yeah! Mr. Brandon Beans. Alright guys, it's a little bit of a different night tonight. I didn't expect to have all 4 or more. So we're going to work on getting everybody lined up just like we do on Shelby Joel's stream. But it's a good intro anyway, right? Shelby Joel is with us. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yep, man.
Fuck yeah. And we also have North 49 RC from Alberta. Fuck yeah. Welcome in, Chris. And
Canadians are taking over.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna screw around while we watch a couple of videos to make sure that this is lined up better than what it looks like right now. But unfortunately, that's what we're gonna have to deal with for a bit. I really should have came into OBS and did all this switch around before I came in. Didn't think about it, but I was intrigued that everybody wanted to join us tonight. So I'm super stoked. It's not just me and Dan Zilla tonight. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about iNav and wings. I've been playing obviously with wings recently, and it's been quite the quite interesting hobby to jump into. I've been super excited every time I've been flying. So it's a video I wanted to show you guys real quick, and it's a little long, but It's more or less just video of me flying the wing. And then we're going to jump into pilot videos. User videos would be weird to say. And we've got a bunch of selection from a bunch of awesome people around our community here in FPV Your World. And as well as Shelby Vole's got a new unlisted video that we're going to share, and that's going to probably start off the night. So if you're in the chat early, you are going to be able to see it. Sean G, what's up, brother? Robert.
What's up, Sean?
We've got Robert Orleep. We've seen you around before. I don't know why you don't have a wrench. That sucks. Let me do that for you, brother. And the reason we give
Is this true about Shelby Vole with his fanny pack and Velcro shoes?
That's what he says. Robert says
Shelby Vole's the only guy I know who could pull off a fanny pack and Velcro shoes.
You can't hear Dan?
You can't hear him? You can't hear him?
You don't even see him?
Uh-uh.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Danzilla is
looking
saying
at
about the Robert's.
Oh, I caught him. I saw him. You're right. Yeah, that's damn straight. Only I can. That's right. Don't forget it.
Fanny packs are handy,
Velcro
man.
shoes. Those bitches were awesome back in the day. Don't hate on them. Everybody had them.
No.
We all loved them as kids.
You can hear Danzilla now, right?
Nope. I don't even see him.
Oh, wow.
So we had him earlier, then he bounced, and then I didn't see him again. Do I need to jump out, come back in?
You should be able to. I mean, it should just auto
I
refresh
see 4.
into the channel. You see 4.
No. It says
I see.
viewers in this our chat right here.
Right.
I see you.
We got 6 so far. Fucking A. Well, it's super weird.
Here, let me hop out and back in and see if that works.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Try that. Yeah, we can see all 4 on the YouTube stream and everything too. We've got
Hey, Oscar.
grid over on the
I see him in the
FPV
chat. I see him in the YouTube, but I don't. Danzilla, there he's coming now.
There he is. Nice. Okay.
Okay. Now I can hear him. Okay.
I haven't
There
put
you are.
as much
Yep, I hear you
testing
now.
as you have definitely into this setup. So things are working properly as well. As I said, they might just kind of be a little funky, but still, I haven't really put as much. Like the 4 people is as many people as I've had on this Discord overlay / video ninja thingamajigger we're using right now. But anyways, let's jump into some videos here real quick and make sure that everything is working better than what it was. Let's go B. Okay. Oh wow, it's giving me an error message now. That's not fun.
Yeah, things are weird.
Yeah, something screwed up.
There's
in
gremlins.
this one. Oh, you know
There's
why?
gremlins in the
I updated
machine.
OBS today. That was a fucking idea. I should have said no. Just save it for later, brother. Copy link. Yeah, that's really strange.
Now the stream is showing your behind the scenes though.
We're seeing your view history. It's very questionable,
That's
sir.
what it is.
It's all
Very questionable.
questionable. So now that's working. So I'll just jump into a video. This is literally the playlist I put on every week for you guys to watch. And this is Sky Pilots.
G'day guys,
And he's got a badass little video here for us to watch.
Recon Long Range.
Let me see if
I recently
everything-
did some return to home and land features
Wow,
with
sorry
this
about this,
Recon,
guys. I thought
and I was
had this
having all sorts
organized
of
better.
trouble with it, basically
Obviously,
just crashing.
you
So I played around with the settings. I might give it a go here. We'll just see how we go.
You're fired. You'll never work in this town again.
I should fire myself
Looks
big
like,
time.
I think it's gonna.
I can't believe how screwed up this is right now. It's pretty much.
Marcel, if you are talking, we can barely hear you.
Oh no.
Can you hear me?
That's weird because I can hear him fine.
I can hear you
Hear
fine.
Danzilla?
I can hear it. Everyone, yeah.
But as far as the chat, can the chat hear any of us?
getting frustrated with things.
Says
so
your
no.
question.
Oh, Chad said that.
Yes,
Oh,
the
I
chat's
see.
saying.
enjoy
Robert
the video.
Ortlep is saying, Marcel, if you're talking, we can barely hear you.
Huh.
Ah,
Follow finding some GPS
That's really
signals.
strange.
because he's not using his radio voice.
Okay, guys. Well, hopefully that's a lot better. I just turned up my mic. Yeah. It's giving us a 4x4 video on this, and I wanted two, like one by 4 along the side, but it's not letting me do it for some reason. So yeah, that's weird. It used to do it when we had 3 people. We'd put it along the bottom. I probably have to roll the joint and probably figure it out for you guys. But otherwise, welcome in everybody. Hope you guys are doing awesome. 4x4 is not too bad. It takes up a little out of the screen, but you can see this video, and this is a cool little video where it's a little long. We're gonna fast forward right now because I realized he hasn't even flown yet. So let's give him a go.
I was gonna say, did a lot of talking and waving his camera around.
I specifically said no vlogs, but people still put in their full length videos. And it's sometimes you gotta like pay attention to sometimes they give you a timeline to go do, but sometimes it's better off to like if you're doing it. This is a little suggestion for you homies. If you're gonna share it. Start it at 243. You know what I mean? Start it where you're flying or something. You know what I'm saying? That kind of helps out the streamers too as well. But yeah, thank you for submitting your videos. Thumbs up. We still love you.
It is the weekend, so
Maddie's Drone World.
What's up, Maddie?
What's up,
Welcome,
Maddie?
everybody. Dan, so if you don't mind also helping out with the live stream chat stuff, because I'm going to be busy doing the other things. As well as the one thing that we got to keep chatting about is FPV World is also where we're streaming tonight on the YouTube. So if you guys aren't subscribed, get on over there. The only reason that channel exists is because of all of you guys, even Shelby Vole. We just basically post a TV guide / YouTube guide, and it displays when you got live and with the hosts and guests that you're going to be with. Any type of advertisements that you want to send us, little clips of anything, or even user pilot videos. I don't know why I keep saying user videos. Pilot videos. Just
User-friendly pilot videos.
Yeah, there you go. And we're gonna post them up on that little screen there. That's gonna be available with the user guide. Oh my god! I'm gonna just stop talking. User guide. I don't know why that's stuck in my head. But anyway, yeah. So if you guys check out that.
I would be killing you
guide
right now
there.
with my soundboard, just to let you know.
You would be.
Right now, I'm already hitting it. And I'm having to do it. You can't hear it.
Can you pipe it in? We could use it. Yeah.
Good.
If I knew how to pipe it in, boy, I would be piping it in right now. Trust me.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I can pipe it into OBS. I just don't know how to pipe it into this. Probably voice meter. I bet. Watch. Let's see.
Fuck yeah. Well, this is a cool fucking video, man. I'm digging it. Good long range type of flight. We were doing a bunch of obviously tonight's all about wing and iNav and all that goodness. We're gonna still support everybody who submitted some videos tonight. Got a few videos to play. 27 by the looks of it. That's all good. It's all good. We're going to do a lot of cuts and breaks. We're going to talk a bunch about wings and iNav and all that goodness. But yeah, we'll play a couple videos before that so people don't get too bored of just chatting and get to see some cool content. Yeah. Welcome in, Itchy Sack. We got Sean G FPV and Fly Zone Drones. Maddie FPV or Maddie Drone. I want to call him Maddie FPV all the time I see him. Adrian Tail.
Who's the Maddie flip named after?
Marcel, there's an echo. God damn it.
Who's echoing?
I'm not echoing. It's not me, I swear to God.
It sounds wonderful to me.
I think there was an echo only for a second, and then I just stopped it because I opened up a tab for the chat so I could see you guys. But if it's only for a second, just let it go, Flazen. But if it's for a while, then let's talk about it.
Check.
It's too much weed, Fly Zone.
Ooh, you might get an echo.
Whoa.
Ooh.
What was that?
Yeah, that was a big echo.
Echo.
Cancel it.
Yo, what happened?
I think Shelby's playing
I
tricks.
did the. I tried to figure out if I could do it. I can't do it. So. Never mind.
You did the emotional damage.
Yeah, but you household. Everybody was like freaking out. Like last time, I think I was on here. I did it, and everyone was like, "I fucking hear myself. There's echoes everywhere."
Oh, is that what it was because of that? Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's great.
Matty Fleisch. Matty Fleisch is who the Matty Flip is named after. Okay.
That's one thing that I had to figure out with OBS is being able to import different things that I hear through my headphones as different sources because I would at first when I started using OBS everything was headphones what I hear is what that source was. But then I started opening up every single thing I add to control audio by OBS control. And that changed everything because then I could just change every little detail of anything I could hear, and it was like game changer. Game changer for sure.
Fly around, pretty good area. Quite happy with it. But you-
Hell yeah!
and
All right. Sorry. Next one. I still hear a bit of an echo, but only when I yell. Shelby Bowl, my dude.
Could be metal plate in your head.
Is it me?
And before we get started, I'd like to take a quick minute to thank
Guys, share out the stream. We've got a bunch of cool content coming from some cool pilots from FPV and wings and planes and iNav style drones. And yeah, keep it going here.
Improved that a lot. It still wasn't exactly
Lambo Drive Zambo just arrived.
really
Lambo.
wanted to get to the underlying issue.
The fastest Zamboni driver in the West.
That's a great little topic we can kind of talk about right now, Shelby. You've always been a manual wing pilot and plane pilot, right? You've never done flight controller stuff?
Yeah. You asking if I use a flight controller? You mean?
Yeah.
So, no. Except with an asterisk. Okay?
Oh,
The only time
that's an
I
asterisk.
use yeah, the only time I use flight controllers are if and when I go long range.
Okay, that makes sense.
When I define long range, anything over about 3 miles, 2.5, somewhere around there. When I hit that range, then I'm thinking, all right, I need a flight controller because I'm getting kind of far out.
And GPS and everything, right?
Yeah, I need GPS.
Yeah,
Usually
nice to have, I'm sure.
various altitudes that need attention.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. So, but I don't do that much. I really don't.
Okay.
So when I do cloud surfing and stuff of that nature, mountain surfing, there's no flight controller.
Right.
I
Yeah,
don't.
totally.
Most of the time, I don't even have damn voltage.
Yeah.
I really have
Same.
toggle voltage, but I don't have on board air voltage. Which
Right.
You can put a shitty flight controller for a quad in there, that's just busted, but you still have you still have VBAT and all that shit. You can pipe it in.
Mhm.
I know Rue's done it on one of my aircraft, and it's nice to have it, but you gotta have a flight controller laying around. But no, so I don't use it on regular. It screws up the way aircraft fly. It'll make them, everyone.
Yo, my brother Blizzard. We got some echo from him as well, but welcome in, Blizzard.
Not
Put
Blizzard,
some headphones
not Blizzard
on, buddy.
again.
Another Albertan.
Jeez, man. You westerly people are to piss me off. Too many of you, damn it.
To me,
Yeah, whereabouts are you, Shelby? Whereabouts are you, Shelby?
North Carolina.
Where are you, Shelby? Are you Shelby? Are you Florida?
No,
Florida?
not quite that far.
Carolina?
North Carolina.
Well, you'll find out that everywhere is Florida in the States to Marcel. Ask him where it is. He'll say Florida.
Go to Colorado. You won't think that. That's where I am.
Still Florida. Still Florida.
Blizzard's got a cool picture. See, he uploaded his picture. He's got a drone picture. Which drone is that, Blizzard?
So, are we watching the guy right now with the massive GPS and OSD on him?
Yeah, so this is a Swordfish Ardo plane. That's the reason I brought it up. This is Bonafide Pirate. He's got a lot of subscribers, 14.6K subscribers. He's been around for a while too as well. And this is just him chasing perfect. I don't know what he's chasing, but
I'd never, I mean, in the early days, so I'm going to go all the way back to 2000.
Yeah, let's go.
2011. Back in those days, we had really shitty flight controllers, for one.
Right.
And OSDs were a new and coming, like they were getting better. They were just starting to come out. And so we used them, right? We had simple OSDs, is what they were called. And that just literally gave you data. Gave you voltage, altitude, you can put a GPS on it, but it had no flight control. So didn't give return to home. And we loved that. It was minimal, gave us what we needed, and that was it. We didn't rely on return to home. Philosophy back then was your control never exceeded your video range.
Right.
Or excuse me, your video range never exceeded your control range.
Okay,
So your video was your barrier.
Right.
Your video was always your return to home barrier. Like if your video started to go shit south, then you would do what needs to happen because we always flew long range. You would turn around and come back or go up or whatever you needed to do to rectify the video issue. And that would get you home. So you rarely used or needed return to home because if you lived by that philosophy. So we used simple OSDs and we had them, and then Eagle Tree came out with some and we used them and they were a pain in the ass, blah, blah, and life goes on and you get more evolutions of these flight controllers. And after a while, for me, it was, nah, not my thing. It's cool. I got bored of doing long range. I did it for years, right? So now we're talking like 14 and going into 15. Mini quads just came out, and I'm like, oh, these are cool. Let's try these. You know, we didn't even have racing then, so it took me away from all that. And then when I eventually got back to wings in 16 for racing and everything else, I for sure was never using a flight controller. You don't use flight controllers in racing. It's not needed. And that kept me going to the path of I like to fly natural or raw on a wing. I don't like to fly a computer. That's all you're doing is you're letting the computer fly for you, and you're just kind of tagging along as a co-pilot and ensuring that, you know, you give it some inputs, and then it kind of helps you along and it prevents you, keeps you. You're never truly flying the aircraft. People say, oh, well, you can put it in manual mode. Horseshit. I've done it in iNav a ton of times. I've had one of the top dudes over in Europe call me and walk me through an MSR through it, and it still is the same, where it's manual mode is not truly manual mode. I'm going to argue all damn day. I don't care.
Right.
Fly it, give me the same aircraft, put it in manual mode, go fly it, show me, land it, I'll rip it out, plug it in raw, go fly it again. You tell me that it flies the same, manual mode to manual mode. And I will tell you every time that it's not the case. And so what I found
is it still has that, okay.
Manual as in without a flight
yeah,
controller.
manual. Literally like you are putting in a manual and, quote, turning off the flight controller.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I'm telling you, it's not the same.
No, it's not
And
at all.
it's
crazy.
not. It's not. People keep arguing, and I'm like, you're tuning out. No, you're still utilizing that board to an extent of some sort, and it's doing
exactly
its
with that
thing.
flight controller. Yeah, you've still got that layer of computer brain between you and
Correct. Thank you. That's
and
the
the
best
controls.
way I've heard anyone describe it, and that's correct. And so,
even if it's translating direct, there's still a layer there.
thank you. So I've always pursued the quest of learning how to fly an aircraft the way it was designed, right? If someone's truly designed an aircraft, especially Delta Wings, right? They put a lot of engineering in it. They put a lot of thought into it when they're developing these pro-end aircraft. So I'm like, well, why put a flight controller in it? Listen, you absolutely need it. Like, I've done it. Like, let's fly the aircraft for what it was designed for, and let's feel how it flies with nature as it was intended.
But
against the atmosphere.
wings are
against the
picky
winds.
flyers, though, aren't they?
Well, we
Wings
can
are
be.
tricky
I'm not.
flyers, though, aren't they?
Tricky.
Which,
Yeah.
Like without the, they're
what,
tricky
wings?
to fly. Like especially, yeah, like they're
Yeah,
not like.
they all fixed wing have their inherent flaws, pros and cons.
Yeah.
They all have their upsides, downsides. Wings don't have a tail section, so therefore they have no rudder.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a.
For some reason, I
also,
thought
it's
that
called
wings
banking
were the
aid.
ones that needed the flight controller because of their
They don't necessarily need a
weirdnesses.
flight
You-
controller. They
you
are a
need
little
it.
bit more picky than your regular fuselage, like
Yeah.
what we're watching right now.
Yeah.
That
Like
would
right
be-
there, that's
Yeah.
inherently going to fly pretty damn well. Even
Yeah.
if the
Yeah.
winds are like 5, depending on the aircraft, right? You can get away with like 10 miles an hour maybe, but usually if it's moderate, very slow, low winds to no winds, that aircraft right there will fly like a rail. It probably will,
Yeah.
right? These traditional, especially dual tractors, and you know the tail section keeps them flown and locked in the air a little bit better, I think. You know, but wings, they're just a unicorn. They're their own animal. They're their own thing. They fly different, and they provide a flow. That's what I found over a decade now flying these things. That they have a unique style, a freestyle flow, and then God for sure not going to use a flight controller to do that. You will not achieve the same thing or the feeling that I get when I fly a wing and do what I do freestyle with by utilizing a flight controller.
Yeah.
You'll never feel it. I don't care what anybody says. You won't. Do it raw, you will eventually, and that's what I've been kind of on a crusade for.
Maddie's Drone World had a question. He's like, "How do you hook up DJI without an FC? Do you need a flight controller to run DJI
No,
I didn't think you did. I didn't think you did. I think you could just bind it and go.
Just give pot, give it power,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's just, like, I use Vistas. I use all HD. I switched it, when I switched to HD, and holy crap, that was like breaking the ceiling. I was kind of stuck in a rut, doing the same stuff, figuring out my freestyle wasn't evolving. But once I got HD, it was like, whoop, wow, okay, new level achieved. Let's do this for a while. But yeah, there's no flight controller needed for it.
I'm gonna put your next video on, Shelby, right now. I'm gonna take us off of the video screen, even though I just put us back on. I kind of figured out some tabs, so we're gonna make it work. But we're all still welcome to chat, I'm pretty sure, because it's probably just chill music. But you guys gotta see this shit. And if you're here, the 11 of yous motherfuckers, thank you all for being here. You guys all rock. We're doing a giveaway later again, so. $25 gift card to FII, FPV, and a couple other random items here. But you guys are gonna love this shit. So if you haven't seen this video yet, and you probably haven't, because Shelby said it's unlisted. Let's
not
fucking
released to the
go.
public till probably Sunday after the live stream. That's usually what I do.
Let me turn the music back on, and we'll just rip this set, right?
Yeah, don't forget. Oh yeah,
Go right ahead.
Sunday.
Oh
I
shit!
would tell them later, I guess.
Go ahead.
So yeah, this is what I've been doing is taking my older chase videos and which one? Oh, the show. So sorry, I'm watching your stream at the same time. There's a little delay. So the Sunday on our stream over on you go to the Crew FPD on Discord. But go to my YouTube channel Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern for the Drone Hanger 2.0. We'll have Sean Morrison from Rotorite on, and he's giving away one of his frames and 4 motors. So,
Cool.
viewers.
Yeah, it's a great video.
It's one of our chase videos that MSR and I did, and then it's the original is on my YouTube still. You go back and watch this one. 6 videos. 7.
Oh my goodness! That freaking AI stuff is so cool.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
It's just ported it into AI with all the prompts that I chose. I was trying for more of a Tron feel first. Or the suggestion brought up from one of the crew members, which was Greedy FPV, and was like, you should probably tell it's Tron. And that's why.
Tron is always a good option.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a little more with it on the next one, and then grab another chase video and do it, and I'm gonna add a little more layers to the complexity to the edit as far as some of the raw footage, the original with the AI kind of faded. And was it Robert Moore or whatever? I can't remember his name exactly. Sorry if I missed. He did that in his video that we watched on our show on Sunday, which was badass. It was so cool.
Super amazing.
I found that people either love or they hate this stuff. They either love it or they hate it. There really isn't like a middle ground, which is fine. I mean, each their own.
Yeah. Does it take a long time for the...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Sorry, now, what are you flying here, the Ranger?
Yeah, so this is the He-Wing T1 Ranger Pro. So I've been working with He-Wing for over a year. We've got a relationship. I'm actually the one that's been helping with them in the background for this version, which is the Pro version. The VTOL, that's Sean and other people, but this particular version, that's when I worked with them way back, and that's the Pro is the better version of the two aircraft that you can get, which is, I don't even know if they can give you the original, but it's got upgraded motors, ESCs, metal gear, servos, just all the goods. Carbon fiber tail boom, and then I talked to them just last week with some more modifications. Hopefully they'll add.
Right. Cool.
Yep, we use them. They're fun. They're great bridging platform for quad people. So people who fly mini quads and freestyle and all that jazz. This is the aircraft you need to buy, get, because it's easy to put together. You put it together in like 30 minutes. Takes longer to put your FC, or not your FC, but your FPV gear in it than it does for you to assemble it. And so that's easy for them. It's easy to fly. You don't have to put a flight controller and replaceable parts. Very easy to fly.
It's a twin as well, so they are pretty easy to fly.
And they're quiet. It's super quiet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you have one?
No, I don't.
Yeah. If you get in our contest, you get a crash compilation video. You put all your crashes together, you can win one.
Ooh, I got lots of
Pretty much my
those.
entire channel.
Yeah, then just stitch them all together in a 2-minute, 30-second video and make, add some shit, put it through AI, see what happens.
Yeah, somebody drop a link to North 49's channel.
Just like eggs are cracking, but like drones are falling out.
Yeah, right? There you go. See, there's creativity. Just drop that shit into AI and put it on your crash compilation. And then.
Yeah,
but I'm serious. We are giving away a T1 Pro, so to the winner.
Robert, you're a funny guy.
Send one to me.
He's
For
probably
sure.
right, though.
What is he? Is he busting my balls in here?
All right, guys. I think I figured out the echo issue for everybody on YouTube. I think that fixed it. I had two sources open at the same time on OBS. I totally forgot because I usually use OBS for two different things. One is my random hangouts on Twitch, which we're also live on, and I forgot to mute the headphones. So I think we're good. Everyone's got their own input. I think we're all solid in the hood. I think.
Robert, yes, thank you for. I know who you are. Yes, I've seen you around for a long time, so I appreciate the compliment, though, dude.
Yeah, Robert's killing it. He's got some really good rips too as well. I don't know if we have anything lined up with him. So, Robert, if you want to post a link in the chat, we'll play some current content or whatever. If you got something wing related or plane related, we can definitely post it up tonight. Tonight's kind of that. I'm still echoing, but everyone else sounds better.
Robert actually lives a couple hours away from me, actually, and he's on my Discord.
Oh, yeah?
He's got quite the collection, man, of like wings, planes. Like you mentioned anything that you.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Oh, I got one.
You guys have a lot of TBRC wings up there?
You know what? Not enough.
Yeah,
not enough.
Should. TBRC is
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Anthony Lloyd Watton is the owner, and I used to be a sponsor by them. And he's a couple-man operation. They cut their wings. Their wings are really, really good. And if you guys are up there, I mean, I'm sure he can.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
You all are.
Have to check it out.
I don't know how close it is and how shipping is for all that, but he has a website. You guys can go there. They can. If you haven't tried their wings and you're into it, then you're up there.
TBRC.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're huge. I could share a little quick
Team-
link.
Got
here.
great wings,
Team
man.
basements.
Yep, Team Basement RC.
That's correct.
Yeah, they were my first wing sponsor.
Oh, yeah,
back
I've
when I
heard
was-
that.
Back when I went to Nationals in 16, before I went.
North 49 was my first wing sponsor.
There you go.
Punisher.
So this is what I've got in my cart right now. I'm gonna probably get the the SOS V2, the son of spec. Only because
Yeah,
of
son of a
where
spec.
I live. Only because where I live, I'm flying like Vancouver, right? So I'm flying like pretty tight cities and stuff like that. So I figure that one
Get a
is the
spec wing,
best.
man. Get their spec wing. I wouldn't go with son of a spec necessarily.
Well, the only reason I didn't go with the Sun with the spec wing and went with the Apex 2 instead is $20 cheaper, and this Apex 2 it literally has specs on their site, where the spec wing doesn't have specs on their site. So I kind of wanted to be very specific on exactly
I can
what
tell
I
you.
needed.
I can tell you what the spec wing has to have.
And it's $20 cheaper.
Spec wing needs to have the Emax 2210 2200 kV motor. You were on a 45 amp ESC Emax or something equivalent to it. 2200 battery, 3S. Is what you want.
Yeah, it shows it right here. Okay,
there you go. That's because that was spec class. That was the spec racing class for the FPV WRA. So that's why it's called the spec wing, because that's what it was. That was the original conception, or the idea behind it, and why it's called that. Nowadays, because we don't race here in the U.S. anymore that much, if at all, right? I think UK is pretty much doing it all now.
True.
But the spec wing it's still around because it is a great frame. It's on my list. It's tied for number one, if not just number two, because of its lack of portability.
Is the Apex versus the spec like a lot better? Because obviously
those are two different aircraft. They although they are Delta wings, I would actually have to probably decide to, reach out to Anthony. He's a wonderful guy, man. On Facebook or wherever, try in all these, all the socials. But get a hold of him and ask him what he thinks, because I've been removed as far as I haven't flown all of his other aircraft in quite some time because I'm a right wing sponsored pilot.
Right.
However, the spec wings are universal in theory, meaning right wing made one, TBRC made one, and another manufacturer's VAS made one, and so on and so forth. They were supposed to be spec, so they're all pretty much the same, right? So you're going to get pretty much the same experience if you buy the right wing versus the TBRC, and that's why I say $20, you're passing up on my favorite frame. Seriously, I have to have a spec. I have two on my bench right now getting ready to get built because I have to have it, and I've smushed the one I currently have.
And you're flying that one through fucking the gaps and everything. You're flying proxy.
Yeah, 36 inch. That's my baby. Because the right wing version was literally, I helped design and engineer that with Chris Click and Hugo Salinas. The three of us. It was designed for Hugo and myself to compete. It wasn't designed for everybody else. It was literally catered to us, and we made that thing. So it's an extension, if you will, of me. I've flown that thing since its beginning, and that's why I love it so much. I've flown it so much. I've competed and won and done all this shit with it. It freestyles amazing. Like, that's the beauty of it all. Yes, all that other shit happened, but the actual coolest thing of all is that it turned into the best freestyle frame I've ever flown, period. 36 inches going through parking decks, 36 inches going through tree gaps, 36 inches going through cars, 36 inches doing all this shit, right, with that spec wing. Flowing like it flows, fly like it flies, stay in the clouds, everywhere else. The only thing I haven't done is take it in the mountains because North Carolina has hills, and I can't take it over to Colorado on the plane. That's where it bumps down on my list. It's tied for number one, if not number two, because the NanoDrac fulfills the number one spot because you can take it everywhere. Breaks down 3 pieces, throw it in your backpack, whatever, plane it. I've done it, tested it from here to Cali and back. Gone to Colorado and back. Perfect. It's perfect.
You just gotta ship one up to Marcel, and then you can fly it.
Get it from TBRC, man. Get one from Anthony, and I tell you, you won't regret it if you do it. It's coming from me. If you laid before me an Apex and his, I don't care, it's Apex version 5, and it still has a spec, I'm going to go spec every time.
The second reason that I picked the Apex was because it's a 5-inch prop instead of a 6-inch prop.
So 6x4, it's 6x4 APC, but you don't really want it. By the way, don't buy that if you're when you get a spec. yes, 6x4 was APC prop was the spec prop. That's what you had to run, right?
Right.
Brittle. It's great for racing, but it's brittle. Get yourself
Yeah.
a 6042 gem fan. Find them.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. Those are like the best.
I
run
got
them
them
all the time.
I got them
and
up here on the
beat
wall.
the shit out of them constantly, and they just keep on going. Literally, they just keep on going. All these crashes. I mean, hitting walls and.
Well, Gem Fan is made pretty good quality.
They are. I love them. I love that prop. I don't say I necessarily have loved Gem Fan, but I love that product, that particular prop. That is my freestyle prop of choice.
And you're still using bi-blades. You're not using tri-blades on any of your wings?
Yep. Just bi-blades.
Cool.
And I run spec motors, and I run spec battery, and there you go. And I've made my modifications to make it a freestyle by the way in which I build it, with the changing of the laminate, changing of this, adding more laminate here, adding, I reinforced the leading edge to 20 mil, so it's like a fucking piece of wood. That's the way I can bash and bash and bash and bash, and it doesn't twist and break and deform the wing. I've made it for so long now, made so many modifications that now I have that same V3 spec, which is what Right Wing makes, spec version, but I have a freestyle mods, if you will, and it's in my YouTube channel. So if you get one, you can apply it to any spec wing. It's just, I use it on that particular aircraft. But it makes it so when you go out and freestyle, you can hit a tree, you can hit a cement wall, you can hit this, you can hit that. You can get away with hitting it a dozen times without having to do anything other than maybe replace the prop. So that's great, because every other fixed wing I've flown in my career has this inherent problem. I hit it into something breaks, or it gets twisted, and then I'm done. Especially a Delta wing, you hit it, nose gets all cockeyed, twist the wing, and that I don't give a shit what you do to it, it won't fly the same, right? So that's an testament to the mods too. Go ahead.
So Shelby, you probably know the history of where spec wings come from. Like, what is it about that design that made that design they wanted to do it like NASCAR? Like every car's got to be the same. Like, why did they choose that design?
So that it's the NACA airfoil in which that was agreed upon was just that was the one that individual, which is IB Crazy, decided, this is what we're going to run, and because he's the man behind it. FPV WRA was found by Alex Greaves. If you don't know who he is, you haven't been in this game long enough. That is literally the guy who made FPV as good as it is. If it wasn't for the shit that he did back when he did it, FPV would not be where we're at today. He was the antenna and RF genius behind all the antennas that you currently use on the market today. Trust me. And you still use them. You still use them. So he was the brains behind it and the backing and everything else. And so he chose that airfoil, as it was just semi-symmetrical, and it just felt like this is the ease for every pilot to build it. If they wanted to build it on their own, it's there. It's not too complicated, right? At least in the beginning. As the iterations that came down later, years down the road, with everybody making their version 3, version 2, whatever, different foam, blah, 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 it turned into NASCAR Current, where everything's trimmed to the edge and cut to the nth degree, and you know what I mean, and pushing and skirting and bending the rules and falling with intolerances. And if you see what I mean.
I was watching a build video of a spec wing, and it does look pretty involved. It's not just like a simple airframe. They got a lot of shit going on, many steps, that kind of thing.
And that's what I say. That's where I call them a pro frame, okay, versus a box frame. And I don't care if it's a Zod, AR, whatever it is. I know Painless 360 promotes that one particular wing. All those box frames. T1 box frame. Their FO1 is a box frame. So He-Wing products are box frames. They're ease of use. They're good for beginning pilots that want to get into FPV, for wings. Sorry, or fixed wing. That's their benefit. Now, that's where I guide people, and I particularly with He-Wing, because I have a relationship with them, and especially I have my time invested into this particular aircraft for the premise of what I'm stating right here, which is it is the platform I suggest people go to when they want to learn, from quads to this. But wings like Right Wing and TBRC and Defiant wings, those are pro end frames. Think of those like custom shops, like custom snowboards and skis or surfboards, right? Think of that. Like you're buying an O'Neill, you're buying a whatever, think of whatever that may be. You're buying quality K2 skis, for backcountry skiing. If I'm a skier, so that's what I do, or whatever your snowboard might be, right?
Okay.
So that's what those guys are. Those guys are the pro end. The pros run those pro frames, and that makes a difference. And everybody that's done it, flown a, whatever, fill in the gap, those black Delta wings that all look pretty much the damn same, with that whale nose on the front, what are they called, the recruits or whatever the hell they're called these days, right? You go fly that, or you fly any of these other ones, and then you go and fly a spec wing, or you fly a TBR 60, or you fly their Warlock, or you fly, there's just a multitude of frames. You can fly the Zcon from Right Wing, all these, from just these two groups, there's that many frames that will blow the shit off of any box frame, wing especially, that is on the market. I don't give a shit if it's the Atom RC that looks like it's from Battlestar fucking Galactica. That thing flies like shit compared to anything I just mentioned over here. Pro frame, boxed beginner frames. That's all.
What's that TBS wing that everybody loves?
Fuck that thing. That Caparina piece of shit. That thing's awful.
Caparina.
Yeah, the Caparina, which is named after a drink, by the way. That's where that name derives from.
Yeah. Interesting.
The Cappy 2, we shorten it for Cappy 2.
I was gonna ask him, but I'm glad I didn't.
So the Cappy 2, which is also known as the Crappy 2.
Cappy
Right?
2.
I know Trappy. Like,
really?
Yes.
Okay.
Trappy and I used to be friends.
I almost bought
want to
that
stay in
one.
my damn hotel room because he got kicked out one time. It's a private story. I'll leave it at that. But yes,
we should have a picture for that right now. On the street.
So I got one of his frames, and him and Alex were in Hong Kong when they got the proto, and they called me on my phone, so I got to see it before anybody in the rest of the world did.
Right.
And I thought it was cool. I was like, oh, hell yeah, man, Trappy, fuck. Come on, brothers. Just send one over here. Let me just give it a run on it, a little skididdle-daddle on it. And eventually he did. Eventually, when the I.O., I got one from him. He was there. And took it back, and I did a couple videos. They're still in my library. You can see them. There's a couple cloud surfing videos. Pretty cool. But the problem I have with the frame is just its launch. Like, the way it launches is ass. Like, straight ass. It's so bad. Like, that's why I stopped flying it. It's just stop flying. Right. Yep. You throw it. So I'm used to hand launching. A lot of people, whatever. I don't know why people bungee launch, but they do. They'll bungee launch, aircraft. I grab by the hand and toss it.
Yeah.
Kick the throttle on, off we go. Let's go. Right? And what it will do, instead of just going out at a proper angle at which I threw it, right? It goes, it just dives down. And I don't want to hear anybody, please don't spare me the thrust angle, CG, and all this other horse shit that I think people want to throw my way. Shut up. The thing was not doing what it's supposed to do and kept just going every time. And then that was, of course, did question myself about these things that I told you all not to do. But to verify that, yes, I'm not an idiot, and everything was fine, but the aircraft just seems to do that if you don't baby its ass into the air or whatever. And it was I would have find out on forums and whatnot that it was everybody else was feeling the same thing. They were seeing the same thing, same results.
Right.
I got to have something that's easy.
Shelby, did you fly the first version of it, like where it was more foam? As
I had the first one,
like the
2S.
balsa and foam?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I had the first one. That was back when I first started. That was my I remember getting that too. I was like, I didn't know Trappy then. I didn't know anybody. I was a new guy. I was like, I got the Cappy. Oh man, this is
Fuck yeah.
Shit. Damn it. That one was ass.
It had like the.
I got it right here.
Hey, Yellow Rose Jones is here.
What's up, Yellow Rose?
Another Albertan, I'm guessing. I'm guessing another Albertan.
you gotta hate on right now, eh?
Yeah. Oh man, there's too many of you.
No, Yellow Drones. Yellow Rose Drones definitely was in the USA.
Oh no, Alberta isn't yellow. Yeah, Texas is Yellow Rose.
We're watching a really dope video now.
This is Canada's
West Side.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, right?
But aren't you
here,
guys
man.
like the
I wanna
Rose
go there.
province or
That's
the
the west side.
Wild Rose.
Yeah.
Wild Rose country? That's right.
Oh,
We're just ripping through these fucking videos. We're having a great conversation tonight. Thank you very much, guys.
Marcel, if you go to my channel,
Yep.
there is a video up. Did you see the one where I did with in the clouds?
In the clouds.
Yeah, it's a cloud chasing AI one.
What?
I think I buried it by posting too much shit.
You did three of them?
Yeah, if you didn't see it, you should go grab it. You don't have to show it now. I'm just saying, you can, if you want.
I don't know if I know your
It's a cool
channel.
one.
I don't think I've ever been to your channel before. Just kidding.
You've been to my live stream, have you not? Yes. So yes, you've been to my channel.
Obviously joking.
Oh
yeah, this one, I
supposed to
did
be the
see
troll
it.
here.
It's fucking sick. Yeah, they're ripping the nebula. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
You did two. You did three?
I'm getting a little geeky with the old AI shit.
Because your third one's not posted yet. That's why. No, wait.
Yep, I haven't posted. You got an unlisted link. That's why you can go to that link.
I'm so
You
confused.
see the one that you showed a minute ago. This one is up public. Everybody can see it. It just didn't get a lot of views because I didn't push it.
Yeah.
Just put it up there. I was like, hey, check this one.
This one's sick as fuck. I still think the one that you haven't released is better than this one, but this one's
I agree.
a different world though.
I agree.
This
I
one's
would have
different.
switched the two and rotated and done.
But I don't
when you
know
went
though.
just
Like,
first.
I think they're both good in a different way.
I put a lot of thought. So that the one
Yeah.
you're looking at, that one had a lot more editing done into it. I actually had to do a lot more shit with that one.
When you do a scale on the thingamajig there on the Kyber, you put it like 6? Okay.
Yeah,
I
six
put
or
mine at
like
like 8
7
sometimes.
Yeah, I did 7.
just like, give her a man.
I got one that's 7, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
The one where I'm chasing at night in this with the mini chasing the nano, or Rue's chasing me in the nano drag, right? That one, that cool spacey one. So I have that one on a 7, and it's like super trippy. It's like, whoa. I feel like I'm doing acid again. Like, holy shit.
So they people in the chat don't know about Kyber as much, but can't really. So when you do pictures, what I found, maybe I'm wrong, but when you do pictures and stuff like that, you get a preview of a screenshot of what is going to be kind of thing. But it's not going to be the whole thing. You get kind of an idea of like what you might see in a video if you make a video out of a picture.
True.
But if you upload a video and go to video, it doesn't give you a preview window, which is fucking. And maybe it's changed because Kyber's changing all the time. But you don't get to see a preview shot of what the idea will be.
I don't like that either.
And that kind of fucked me a couple times, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I ain't fucking posting this shit.
You're paying for it. Yeah, it looks stupid.
That's not my style. I'm looking for it. And that dragon video I did, I think I did like 3 videos before I got it. And I'm typing in different things with dragons. Because I got excited at first. I was like, I forget. Put a bunch of shit. I'm like, show me the crazy shit. And then fucking gave me
my brain, I
like,
want it on
was
now
like,
on my screen. Show me now.
I think it might have overloaded the thing. I didn't save it. But my God, it gave me the
I know the more you
shit.
add into the text in Kyber, the more the tokens it costs. So if you get pretty lengthy, it gets a little up there. Now, Stable Diffusion? I think SFPV was talking about it. Colby Cortola was talking about it.
Wicked Echo
over there on the west coast of our country. They're using that. I know other people are using Stable Diffusion. I haven't used it yet, so I want to look into that because if it's free and good, then great. We use Blue Willow on our chat, our Discord. We actually have it open for members to go in there, and they can use AI to create images. Like if you want to make, just fiddle fart around with it, we have it over there. We use that AI to generate a lot for our show. Like the pretty much the vast majority of it, to be honest. All the scenes, the lounge itself is AI generated. It's an AI generated image.
This is the first time we've watched a 360 video here on the chat.
Is this a 360
here,
right here?
You can basically turn the camera any way you want it to look. But the problem
so
is
you're
you can't really.
You're rotating it?
Yeah, right now, but this is kind of crap because you're not getting 360. It's technically like you're inside a cockpit. And you're looking
Were you guys
around.
watching the previous video where the guy was going through that garden gate thing, like that archway?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty badass.
Hell yeah.
Did he
Yeah, I
go
have a
through
small
the top?
version of that on my property, and I can't do it that well. Makes me
Yeah,
makes me look
ripping.
bad.
Yeah, I was ripping, man. He was
Yeah.
going across that bridge.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was good
Yeah,
looking.
I don't know. Shelby I think it's Shelby that comes back and forth. Like he has like you're getting clean audio, and then all of a sudden it goes back and forth to
Am I
echo.
bouncing?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I thought it was Blizzard, but it's not Blizzard because I muted him and he seems fine. But we had an issue with Dan, and I thought it was Dan, but no.
Yeah, I've got earphones and a microphone.
His mic cuts the background. Yeah, that's weird.
Who's Mike?
Hey,
Oh,
Mike
Shelby's
Bergen. Yeah, Shelby.
So what is this video with this weird black?
So this is Darkwing's 3D HK VR FPV 3D 180 VR Oculus video. It's fucking it's hell of a name. Hyper Stereo 3D
So
Mountain.
when I talk, you can't hear the music?
We hear the echo. We hear the echo.
Or you hear an echo?
Big time.
From me?
Yeah.
How the fuck are you guys hearing an echo from me?
Beautiful people and Shelby.
I'm not
Mike
getting
Bergman
any-
says hi, beautiful people and
Hi,
Shelby.
Mr. Bergman.
I guess that's not you, Shelby.
Mike Bergman.
There's always haters. I get it. He's doing something fucking right.
You know what? Actually, it took me a minute, Shelby, to find a picture of you with your beard and current facial hair and style. Because like a lot of your older pictures and any pictures anywhere are like fully like shaved too.
Yep.
And when I first met Danzilla had this massive fucking beard, and fucking one day he came in, he was like almost fully shaven.
Yeah.
We're like, what the fuck? Where's this guy? I've always been the mustache guy. So.
It's summer, man.
Yeah.
Gotta get the rays on my face.
I definitely can't get mine to grow any longer. Like this is, I get rat-sized. You know, this is it. I got a muskrat on my face.
On the stream, Marcel, you're the only one who echoes. Oh, what?
Oh.
Well, who didn't say that before?
Try to blame it on Shelby, do
Is
you?
that better?
What's that all about?
I think it's better. Lambo says he thinks it's better. I don't know. This
Oh,
chat's all
this.
misinformed. I'm so crazy.
Who knows?
This is
I'm
EBR
watching on my-
FPV, by the way.
Maybe I don't put it here. And let me see if I do this. Let me see if I ixnay this.
Well, maybe it's
Let me
not
see
like
if-
an
how does it
echo.
sound now? Let's see how it sounds now. And I'll go watch the stream on my phone.
Sounds fine to me here on my end.
Well, I had it running in the background, but I had the audio cut off. Like there was nowhere.
It's almost like it's not like an echo. It's more like kind of like you get like to me anyway. It sounds like you get like how do I say it? Kind of like tinny sound, like almost like
Tin?
echoey, but not. Yeah. I don't know how to say it.
Can like in a can.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. Really
That's all good. We'll play around with it. I want to use this browser source that we're using. Guys, we're using Video Ninja. It's a free Video Ninja. Takes you in and,
Excuse me, sorry about that.
no worries. And you customize a lot of the shit. A lot. But I'm not a mad scientist, all this stuff. And
Let's try that.
Now your mic sounds really weird, Marcel. Now your mic sounds really weird.
I have my
haven't
mic
changed
off.
anything.
Oh, there. Now you're back.
Shelby, I think.
Muffly now.
Oh god,
I
I
raised
didn't
my
change
level
anything.
up. All I did was raise my level, but I checked
No.
the stream. I'm watching on my phone. It doesn't sound.
That sounds worse. That sounds more echoey.
let me go down this way.
I don't think. Yeah.
No,
I'm not
that's
actually listening to the YouTube stream, so because it's like 10 seconds behind.
I'm not listening to YouTube stream because it would fuck me. So if anybody else could watch the YouTube stream, it's better for me. Because if I listen to the YouTube stream, then everyone's going to hear it. And it's harder for me to mute it. So
I usually turn off my
Not
mic
much
when
I can
check the
do,
stream,
Lambo.
Sorry. I'll at least watch the stream. I'll try to. I don't know what to do other than what I've done.
Zilla simply take on the lead.
The only thing now.
Marcel, your sound's not bad now. Yeah, sorry guys. I know you're going to be constantly saying it sounds echoey and stuff, but that's just how it's going to have to live for the night. We're not going to be living forever here on stream. We're going to play a couple more videos. And yeah, thank you guys all for coming in and try to boost the stream up.
I shared it out in our Discord.
Phone button.
But everyone's probably getting used to me hitting at everyone.
Yeah, that too. I know Marty's seen it, but Sean's here. What is stream address? I'm confused, Sean. Say Sunday really loud. I want to see if it
Maybe he wants
sounds
to
like a
come in on
promotion
that.
for Monster Truck Rally. Sunday! There you go. I don't know why I'm getting echo. There's
but
no
you'll only
reason
need
for me
the
to get
edge.
echo. Yeah, I feel like I'm a newbie here all of a sudden. The same inputs we used before.
Top shelf, sir.
Sick.
Oh, I'll be right back. I have to close my door. I think those mosquitoes are getting in.
Damn. Oh shit. Speaking of which, my door's open too.
Yeah, we've been getting a little bit of rain here lately, but I was out doing a couple hover tests.
I didn't mute myself in the scene. I think that fixed it. Fuck. God, I'm learning. I think everyone can hear me.
I'm
right?
learning.
You guys can hear me?
It's okay. It's only taking about
I
an
can
hour.
hear you.
And everybody in chat
It's
can
all
hear
good.
me, and it's not echoing. So
not
Turns out he didn't
When
actually
you're-
start the stream yet.
when you're doing
We
this
good?
kind of thing, you have to mute yourself in the scene.
Yes. in
Because
the
I'm
scene.
sharing a scene of all of us, which captures the audio, because we're all in that scene. And then, boom. Thank God. Jeez Louise. I'm
You're
sorry,
speaking
guys.
Greek.
It only took me
Right
Audio is
on
the
a
worst
post-it note.
part of all this streaming.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, audio sucks figuring it all out. Man, God damn it. It took forever.
But I'm saving all these settings, so don't worry. We'll do better next time.
I've taken pictures on my phone of all my OBS settings.
I know,
'cause got
right?
it right. And I'm like, because it was such a nightmare with that and my computer settings, so I can go back and reference and be like, if it crashes and fucks up, I can fix it.
That's crazy.
Because it's really a pain in the ass.
All right. That being said, now that I figured that out, I'm going to have to go take a pee break. So I'll be right back.
So now he's got to
That windmill-
mute it
that
and
windmill's
mess it
broken
all
in
up
this video.
again.
How far back are we on these?
Yeah, I was going to say, I got some props that look like that after today.
Right?
Oh, yeah, power loop that thing. Come on, get in it.
Yeah, it's got a
There we go.
broken blade. Oh yeah, that thing's all jacked.
That must be violent when that happens, eh? When one of those things throws a blade. Oy, I wouldn't want to be near that.
Nope. Oh, Andy's got a crane. 2-piece. There you go.
Yeah,
I'd be ripping the shit out of that place. That'd be fun.
yeah. I've got a quarry up the road from me that I've been going to, but it's costly when you crash because it's so sandy. So it's a great place to fly, but you don't want to crash too much because your day will end in tears and sand. Like every crash is walk of shame because it just has sand in the motors.
That would suck, man. I would hate that.
Yeah.
That
This
would
one's
really
cool.
suck.
It's a great place to fly
You got
because
a
they got the
flipboard?
machine, they got the cranes and the.
This is a pizza box.
It's a pizza
Oh.
box.
Putting all the
Pizza.
yeah, I'm putting all the
Send
old
us a-
analog stuff I have laying around. Got some like 9-gram servos, and I'm running.
Nice.
It's not ready available, but what the hell is it?
Somebody.
FPV cycle. Got like this short little bastard, but it's like a 2004 I think motor.
How many kV? I'm looking
Yeah.
like high 2000s.
Oh yeah, at least, yeah. I'll see if I can find it here in a minute. I just gotta
5-inch prop.
Yeah, yeah,
5.5.
yeah.
5.5.
4S.
It's got the
Send the old for JJ,
yeah,
pretty
I don't have
much. Sean.
4S.
45, 40 amp,
Like,
somewhere there. 40 amp ESC.
I think this one's only 20 in here that came out of here.
40 is
Yeah,
like
this
a
is
good
Simon
hotspot number to
K20
have
amp.
because then you can run just pretty much anything on it. I'd say that within reason.
Yeah.
You know, these smaller, under 36 inches, can get away with
I've got a
typically 45.
I think I got a spare Skywalker, like 50, I think.
Yeah,
I think that
20.
one.
That's more than enough.
Hmm.
So you got it's gonna be like a proxy wing, or what you plan on doing with it?
Yeah. No, just it's got a small like. I took just a Whoop camera, doing a 25 milliwatt.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. Just burn around myself at the ball diamond.
That's why
Yeah,
it's made
those
out
are
of a
sweet.
pizza
Sounds
box.
fun.
You can beat the shit
Yep.
out of it.
It's gonna be lightweight.
Yeah, like this thing has got hella nose on it. Like it's a lawn dart for sure. But
So if you
and
can
then
3D
this is
print,
the one that I built.
I'll check you out.
It's
I got a
this
pee.
is
There you
Is
go.
that a flight test,
Outlaw.
or is that your own? Oh yeah. Outlaw.
This was Outlaw. This was X Jets. I just took
Yeah.
everything that like was in that one video and just kind of wrote everything down because he didn't have a build for it or anything
Interesting.
like that. And then I just kind of turned it into my own. Yeah.
Bruce.
So,
Oh, that's fun.
it's got
Bruce is my
Yes.
OG, man. Bruce
it's
is
got the
that's who I listened to back in the day. That was my bar.
the blades in here.
Yep.
It cracked right here, so I've got balsa
Head
skewers
fog.
down
What's
the
up,
side
brother?
here.
There you go.
Welcome
Yep.
in, head fog.
But
Is that flowing yet?
it'll go. It's crashed.
Order crash, you gotta fly. So it
Yeah.
has flown,
Crashed.
just not
Yeah,
far.
so, yeah,
It looks rather
what ended up
beefy
happening is I
and-
switched out the motor, but I had,
right.
yeah, it
It's a
should
beefy
go.
fuse,
It
man.
should
That's
go.
a very, very
It's got,
interesting fuse.
It's got like lots of weight, or like I bought.
It looks
extra
like
weight for it and stuff
paratroopers are
like
gonna
that,
jump
but
out the back of
it's
that
got, like,
thing.
a little hatch.
That's his
Oh,
cannon.
Yeah, you
for
should put a
sure.
little
It's a
release
little mini quad
mechanism
comes
on it.
out and
Yeah.
like extends its arms and flies away. Meow.
Mobula 6 or something.
But yeah, ever since
Well, that'd be cool. Take a Mobula 6 up to like 20,000 feet and drop it. Just do the biggest dive ever with a 65 millimeter.
yeah, I flew a wing like 2 or 3 times with Chris, and then I took it home. I was gonna show my little nephew, chucked it into the air, turned that this one right back here, this Pro, into a puzzle, and then yeah, it's been a crazy winter, and I've just been building. Like I got a stack of foam board up here.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
I've been building a lot.
messing with shit.
I've been watching.
So how long is like? Let me rephrase the question. When does it get warm for you up there? Is it warm
It's
now?
hot
Is
as
it
hell right now.
It's hot as hell. Okay.
Yeah, it's hot.
Okay.
So
32
hot.
here.
Well, I
We
know
have,
the
like,
jet stream is being very erratic.
In
Or
BC
was.
right now, we have like
Very big,
82
huge troughs.
fires, forest fires.
Oh,
like,
that's right. I
just
heard
far.
there's this massive fires you guys got going on the
And
west
Nova
side, right?
Scotia. Nova Scotia is usually fucking
Yeah.
cold and shit and like wet. They have forest fires there now. They're evacuating. The
I heard they're
cities.
raging like
It's
really
getting
bad.
stupid. It's not
Like
even
that.
that it's hot. It's just super, super dry here.
Right.
There
right.
hasn't been very much rain. And we used to get lots of rain, lots of snow. Like
Right.
lately, we barely get any snow, and like rain in 10 years has gotten so minimal that like months and months and months of rain
Yeah.
has changed to like a month of rain. Like,
Wow,
it's
that's
literally
crazy.
changed that quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I watch a
Wow.
couple channels on the old
Off-grid's
tubes
back.
that show all your like it's a weather one, and then
Yeah.
another one's like it's another one, and he actually shows
Off-
the map and the burning of the actual the
Oh, yeah.
fires, and then how much smoke that it's like blowing over all your big cities, more south and then I guess east or whatever. It's like, but it's just mammoth. It's like, holy shit, it'd be all over our
Where's
news
this castle at?
down here.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot here. Whether you wake up one day and you're just like fogged in with smoke.
Right, I
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now I
We
lived
had
in
a
Colorado.
red sun
We
here for
we
a
had a
while.
couple bad fires, and they were huge. And I remember that where it came over the Pikes Peak where I lived in the Springs, and
Oh, yeah.
it just descended on us like this big ashy cloud, just landing everywhere.
Wow.
It was a huge fire. This lady that set it on fire,
Oh.
oh man, they threw the book at her ass.
Sean
She
says
imprisoned.
Anthony
Yeah, I
at
bet.
TVRC, his programmer, had to be evacuated from his place. Massive fire. Wow.
No
Wow.
shit.
Shit, Sean. That sucks.
No way,
shit for
really?
them, too.
What?
That
Yeah.
sucks, man. Dude, it's getting crazy up here.
Off-
yeah. You think of fucking
Off-grid,
Canada
you missed
being
a lot.
snow
Oh, wow.
place, but we've actually, it's gone shit here.
Well, I guess that's David.
This is a nice place to fly. Or...
90s in Minnesota today. High humidity, Lambo says. Wow. This is a dope
And these
ass
places
video.
that you guys are flying are amazing. Look at this. This is freaking amazing.
our drone photography. If you guys want the link in the chat, let me share that out to you.
Where's
is a
this
really
dude
nice
flying at?
drone.
Where is this? Where is this?
This looks like Europe.
This is in Florida.
Germany.
This is in Florida.
It's out in Kansas near
I knew he was going to say
Wichita.
that.
This is FPV long range. Lake
Wichita.
no, it's pretty close. Wallenassie and Hindenburg Mountain. Mountain surfing with the iFlight Chimera 7 Pro.
beautiful.
Oh.
I would
Wallenassie,
love to fly that, man. Like, it's
Hindenburg.
literally
Yeah.
love to
Link
do
is
that.
in the chat.
I would love to see Shelby Vole fly that.
Well, Shelby Vole would like Shelby Vole to fly that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I mean, I'm doing the long range
Truly
stuff
awesome.
like this, but I really want to do this with a wing, and I also want to do the tight proxy that Shelby does. Like, I really want to be, like, I want to get like, a nice small wing and fly downtown Vancouver and just rip the alleyways, and have confidence to like circle things and shit like a drone would. You know what I mean? Just
There
like,
was
fucking
a
nuts.
frame that they used to make called the Blade. I got it in the back somewhere. F25, 35, something. Anyways, it was small,
Cool.
analog, all in one. Camera up front, right in the nose, which was its flaw,
Yeah.
but it was teeny. Ran on 2S packs, I think it was, I believe, or it might have been 2S. But
Was
it was
on a spec.
no.
Pretty good.
This is a different frame. Blade made it. Horizon Hobby and all that.
I
So,
remember
but they
Blade, yeah.
discontinued it, and I used to tell them I used to do videos with it, and I loved it because of what you just like mentioned, tight, Uber proxy. Like my topsy turvy video that I did, it's
Yeah.
with that aircraft where I'm upside down through the parking deck, going all around. It's because
That's the shit.
that little aircraft. But it was so fun. It was the best to me. Small wing for proxy like that, like you're talking, right?
Yeah.
You can't be ripping a spec wing around like that. Like, I mean, you could, but you'd piss off a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly. And you'd be smashing a lot of wings off it.
Yeah.
No matter how
F-27. Just
hitting
remembered
concrete, you
F-27.
prick.
F-27. Blade F-27.
Okay, cool. Blade Theory, Sean G says. Blade Theory.
Fuck that damn frame, piece of shit, horse crap. But
Blade Theory?
sorry, swear to God, that is a POS. I did some videos with them, and they were my damn.
Tell us how
sponsor.
you really
I
feel.
swear to God, that piece of shit.
Oh,
Now, there's a reason behind it. That aircraft kind of derived from the guys who won Worlds way back when for wings. Those dudes used flight controllers, and they used the loophole on it. It's, you know, I hate it when people use loopholes. That's where FPV WRA got spawned from, was all that fiasco and all that crap from that 2016 events. And yeah, so yeah, screw that thing. I did videos for them. I did videos with it. It was, I don't know.
If they give you one, fly it. But,
Yeah, it was part of my Spectrum contract back then, so they were teamed up, so I got it.
The
It was a team
Blade
edition one.
F-27 Snyder?
The F-27 was the shit. That thing was so
Striker.
much fun.
Snyder.
I can't see it from here for some reason. I'm getting
But they
blurry
discontinued it.
Does Marcel need glasses?
vision. Yeah, I do need glasses, technically. Don't talk
I
about
think
it.
it's the F-27 Striker,
I was get sunglasses, that's all.
not Snyder. From Alice.
Yes, Lambo, this is the Everglades.
Yeah, it's definitely Everglades.
Look at these
Florida.
places, man. Everybody that's these videos that I see,
This is still the
are
same
amazing.
bro. This is the same bro. This is yeah, he's got
crazy.
1.45K subscribers. I already linked him in the chat. Well, it was a while ago too. It's a nice video, only 5 minutes long, 6 minutes long.
it's just
But,
Everglades.
You gotta watch this kind of shit. This is magical. And remember, good conversations. There's no need to fast forward. Yeah, you
It is
guys
some
are
killer
doing
terrain.
fucking awesome. This is definitely Everglades, Antarctic, and
Just looking for the crocodilers in the alligators.
Welcome
Yeah.
in. I don't remember Zero Fluff. but
I
you-
think this was just outside of Wichita, isn't
Right
it?
outside, near those cornfields.
Yeah. Yeah. I just noticed the 3D rotating mustache at the top of the screen, Marcel.
You didn't realize that before?
I just noticed that.
Where's that? at?
Actually,
Shit.
that's actually
That's
Marcel's
brilliant.
custom prop he's getting made for
Dude,
his
that's-
wing.
That's awesome.
It's literally from my Twitch.
I
It's
just
all
noticed
shit
it.
from my Twitch. So all that shit up there is from my Twitch, and I reset it all. So now it's all blank. But
That's funny.
I should set it to something at least. But yeah. We're over on Twitch as well, guys. So if you're on Twitch, hit up. I think it's just Off
Switzerland?
Axis FPV over on Twitch. Or shoot over there. I'll send you guys a little stream link. But,
Robert
yeah.
Ortlap. Robert.
Hanging over there.
I agree. I have broken the nose off that F-27 a gazillion. I should go back there and show
First
you,
Squadron.
like the one I have. It's got spars put in there, tape, glue. It looks like Gonzo from fucking
I
Muppets.
thought it was Eagle
it's,
Wings.
it's all jacked up.
You thought it was
It's a-
Eagle Wings.
Little do you know that Marcel's mustache is 100% all
I didn't know
natural
what that
eagle
was
wing.
earlier. I didn't even put it together. That's your fucking mustache.
What's up, B-Bit?
That's crazy.
See, I'm not the only one.
Oh, man.
I looked at it, I saw it when I was watching it on my screen over here. Now I'm on my phone, but I remember seeing it. I'm like, what the hell is that thing?
I like eagle
Maybe a
wings.
prop? Maybe it was a prop?
Shit, that's fucking awesome.
I should Photoshop a pair of eagle wings on Marcel's face.
He's not American, so it's not eagle wings. They're goose
Blue Jay Wings? Goose Wings?
Goose wings, Canada goose wings.
Oh, God, you guys are killing me tonight.
Cobra
I
chicken.
love it. I'm
I
glad
want to
we
know where
figured
this
out the
dude
audio
is
thing for you
locating
guys.
himself in order to fly this location.
Oh, my gosh. This is
Yeah.
one rip clip.
This is the,
Whitewater rafting FPV in the Pornocchio Mountains.
Like, where is he standing to get this range?
In Florida.
Video range. I don't care about control. Like, that's a
He's
given.
in the
He's gotta
raft.
be in the kayak here.
He's in
or
the
something.
raft.
He's got to be up
Dude,
top.
could you imagine
and
being
aiming
in the
down.
raft?
He's got to be up on the mountain.
Oh,
aiming
God.
down. That's what my theory is.
I could barely control
I
it.
tried flying from the passenger seat of a car once, and it is
He's
next to
controllable.
impossible.
He's in the raft. He's swimming behind.
Oh, I love
Backstroke.
Right
that.
behind
I
with the big controller up in the
backstroke,
air
yeah,
like
right?
this, flying.
He's in floaties. He's got floaties on his arms.
He's got the controller up
hovering around him,
above his head.
controlling, going down the rapids with it. That's right, bitches. This is how we do it.
One-handed
definitely
too,
control-coded.
just like
Yeah, one-handed. Show you how it's done, son. Back the fuck up. I recognize.
let's go.
Oh,
This
what
is
was that? Was that an edit
this
or
is
was it AI?
legit.
FPV, and this is standard. This is Italian, I believe. Yeah, and posted 2 days ago. 357 subscribers. This guy's got nothing. Let's fucking hook this guy up. He does real cool.
Get him up there.
Who's all right? Off grid, everything. How's the Chair Olympics going for you?
Slap them in the chat.
What is Chair Olympics? I don't know either. I'm intrigued.
Oh, for IGO. I think he's talking about IGO.
I don't think he. Yeah, he's in the eye guy. I don't know who's asking.
Excuse me.
Flying while swinging last week.
Swinging.
To the eye guy. Oh, really?
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, yeah, because we did a challenge here, Shelby and Chris.
Yeah.
We did a challenge here. This was like months ago. And we did a challenge where you had to swing on a swing set or something like that, like a hammock or something, and you had to fly a drone, and then you had to kind of go around yourself, orbit yourself.
Okay.
While swinging.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
And
Oh yeah,
Danzilla-
I've driven in a car flying FPV and got into a fucking crash. So
Danzilla.
Yeah.
I used to do it
Off-grid were the
successfully, and then
only
one day I got
people who did
T-boned, and that was the end of that. So I know how it feels when you're
it.
getting.
So
I mean,
these-
I literally got T-boned, and I was flying a wing, and actually I was flying the Banshee. And boom! I was flying, and then I was not. I was seeing
Fuck that.
glass
Congrats,
explode in my
Off-grid.
face.
Oi.
Yeah. Went to the hospital. Broke
I
all
feel
my
like
ribs
we've
right
seen
here.
this video before.
Oh, you've seen one mountain, you've seen them all.
Not true, sir. Not true.
No.
Trees
No,
and
it's
parks,
I've
yes.
seen this video.
Mountains, no.
Don't get me started with trees. That's all I got is
don't
trees.
start with that either, man. But mountains, I have to disagree with you, sir. I wish I had the power of the
Oh,
buttons,
yeah.
but I do
We
not.
did
tonight.
see this video before.
I'm just being silly. Yeah, no, I'm jealous of this stuff so hard.
We did see
You guys
that
gotta have.
video
I wanna
probably
move
have a
somewhere
ton of
with
places
mountains.
to fly up there.
before. It went backwards on me.
I'm in Ontario, so all we have is hills with trees.
We all know this, brother.
Well, that's kind of like North
Yeah.
Carolina,
It's got a
hills with
mountain there. What's
trees.
the
That's
ski mountain there?
the same
Blue
analogy
Mountain
I
or
can
something,
give.
isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
what it is here.
It's not really a mountain, though. It's a big
not
hill.
really a mountain. I'm from Colorado.
Snowboard
That's
there
mountains. That's Rockies.
Yeah.
That chick goes up to Canada. Yeah, we share
Yeah.
those mountains. So over here on the east side, it's rolling hills.
What were you saying, Chris?
But they say mountains.
Chris and I
5,000
are like
feet, I'd
3
laugh.
hours away from the mountains.
That's a bump.
Yeah, you guys have like
That's an A
Jasper
cup on
and
a good
Banff
day.
and shit, and like, I mean, I know they're all provincial parks, but there's all kinds of areas around it and shit, and like, you're allowed to fly from outside of a park, you know what I mean? Normally,
Yeah, Nordics.
I want to see when you guys
to go fly.
Yeah.
when you guys need to long range all the way over the
Nordic
mountains
is
to
still like
Marcel's place.
the last of the wild, wild west, I think.
Yeah. Sasquatch
that's a
country
long
too.
drive there, Danzilla. Imagine just flying a drone. The
You
whole
put a
way.
ground station on the.
Yeah. That's more than 100 kilometers even, so you still can't do it. I mean, you could, but I mean, you wouldn't make it back.
Well, you put a ground station halfway in between on the
Just
mountaintop.
set up a
can't.
bunch of ground stations.
You can fly over the mountains to Vancouver.
We used to run ground stations, or I used to. Actually, my ground station's right there. Well, you can't quite tell, but it's right on the other side.
You just
I have a
gotta
ground 5824 control
throw
ground
them
station.
onto
We
the
used to.
outside
Is
of
it
the
the
plane as
3
you're,
antenna one?
What?
Yeah, that ground
me?
station you have? Yeah.
So my ground station back in the day was 2.4 control, going to my 433 easy UHF. So
Okay.
that's how I would relay it, right? That's what I do. 2.4 control, going to a receiver 2.4, piping into a 433 easy UHF transmitter for my control, give me long range. And then my video back then, and still currently, I guess, to an extent, 1.3 would be what was on the aircraft, broadcasting back,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then broadcasting in then that feed would be fed into a 5.8 VTX, right? The video feed would go into there. And I would then pipe that VTX on 100 milliwatts, whatever I needed it for distance-wise, and then transmit it to me on my goggles in 5.8.
Right.
So that's how I would do that relay.
Cool.
And therefore, I could stick it on, and I stuck it on a tripod, and I would run Ivy Crazy's Pepper Box for video control, and then a Diamond 771 for video, and a Diamond 771 for control for 433. And put it on a tripod, stick it on my roof of my van at the time, sit in the van, air conditioning when it's hot as shit outside, and I can fly, 15 miles away, do whatever the hell I wanted. Or I could stick it out in the field, somewhere else, and put it all over wherever I need it. But if, like, this guy who was flying up the river and all that, like, even then, if you have a relay,
Yeah.
like, that's a lot of vegetation, that's a lot of shit you're going through. Like, do you have multiple relays? Do you have any relays? Or, that'd be even more astonishing if you had 0.
He was just running the FSI 6.
Interesting.
How has this guy not hit one of these trees yet?
Yeah.
There's
Is this in Canada
proxy.
too?
No, this
where
is
you guys are at?
Pitts Flying Eye. This guy is over in, I want to say like Sweden or something like that. I can't remember
okay.
exactly where he is. He's
It's cool though.
very UK-ish. I really can't think of it off the top of my head right now. Like,
I
I've
dig
talked to him
this-
a couple times.
This
but-
forest, this 3/4 of the trees kind of naked, and then some,
Yeah, they're tall,
these little-
naked
tall.
trees.
There you go. Yeah, tall naked trees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I am, it's
Couple
just
of
like
those, yeah.
thick underbrush, so
Yep.
there's no flying through the trees here.
Yeah, this is a dope
Boy.
ass footage. This is Drone versus Trees, Freestyle in the Forest, HGLRC, MyLifeo, Bonk Power, T-Motor,
Dragon Link
Fan.
1.3 to 5.8.
Hell yeah.
Correct.
Let's rip it.
You did 1.3 to 5.8. Oh yeah. Yep. Sorry, it would be. I don't know what I'm saying. But Dragon Link and 1.3 to 5.8. Yes, correct.
Wow.
I
Dragon
didn't like
Link's
my
old
Mike
school.
was too long with 1.3 to get you, or with Dragon Link to get you receivers and whatnot. He took forever to make them, and so I stopped using them in Easy UHF till Trappy came out with
Germany. Pitts Flying Eyes in
Crossfire.
Germany. How did I
He's in
not know
Germany?
that? Yeah.
Was it the Black Forest?
It's
No?
the Jamets.
Kamloops, eh? Back in the do. Yo, Kamloops is badass. Come out to Kamloops, bud. That's only 4 hours away from me. Kamloops.
Yeah,
BC.
oops.
I think it's like it's over a 10-hour drive, I think, for me.
Boy,
Yeah, Kamloops is a bit
tis
of
a
a trek.
big country.
Alright, we got a long one here from Captain Jerome, and he's testing out how fast the free-wing F-16 Falcon and F-22 Raptor are. This is kind of a long video. I'm going to skim through
Ooh.
a lot, but it's kind of cool content I want to check out because I won't ever check out the whole length.
This guy's Canadian too, isn't he?
Captain Jerome, yeah.
This guy's in Edmonton or
Yeah,
something.
he's, Edmonton, California. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Edmonton, Florida.
Yeah. But yeah.
What if you could do like long range mountain surfing with one of those?
Mm.
That'd be kind of fun, eh? Get Shelby Bull to chase one of those F-35s through the mountains.
Robert Orr, if
That'd be some pretty
you're
sick footage.
16 hours away from me, then maybe you should join us. We got a meetup here coming up on June 24th, I think it is. Let me look real quick back over the events page. Get the date right.
Yeah.
But yeah, 24th. 24th, 25th of June this month. We have a big meetup coming
Ooh.
up here in Vancouver. So we have invited some U.S. pilots as well that are close by, and everyone's welcome. And it's gonna be badass. We're gonna be flying that Fort Mann Bridge and a bunch of other really rad spots. And if we get a bunch of people that want to come up for a camping thing, we'll do a long range session, which is only a 2-hour drive from where we're at, and pretty epic spots. So all depends on the crew that comes out and signs up, but you're all welcome, and it's free, and got lots of prizes for you guys if you want to join us. Lots of sponsors. So Rotary Village has been supporting me for a bit here now, and we're definitely welcome to be throwing in some prizes too as well. So I've just we threw some frames out last big giveaway we had. So if you guys want to join us, let us know. We're always looking for more people to share all of our experiences and all of our spots up here in Canada. So kind of want to make some rampage type events up here in Canada soon. So I was talking to some places that have
That'd be cool.
mechanical structures. I don't want to say too much, but mechanical structures as well as gravel pit type areas that may be possibilities for some rips. But yeah, we're working on things up here as well. So FPV World, support us. We'll keep showing you some stuff up here in Canada. So I'm glad to have you guys on the stream. Thank you very much. Fucking been really stoked to see you guys on here, and Shelby and Chris. Awesome to always have you, man. So we're just playing a couple more videos here.
For sure.
Just gonna hang out and see if.
Heads up to you. A quick note of interest if you're interested. I was watching. I've been waiting to get them. They just came back in stock. Camera Butter has the 03 ND filters back in stock.
Damn.
For the DJI 03. So get those. And if you want, I can share my affiliate link in the chat because they gave me a link. I think they give everybody a link, but I got to look it up. I don't know where it is though.
No, share that link in the chat, bro. Support you guys.
I don't know where it is.
We've got some affiliate links and some other links in
Someone
the
asked-
description of this live stream as well. So click on,
Fly the,
click on.
should I fly one of these F-22s and F-16? These modeled aircraft. I think they're cool as shit. Don't get me wrong. I think they are awesome.
Yeah.
It's always different.
It's
right?
just, yeah, they're different, and when they go down, that's it. They're
They're done.
one crash ponies. They're done.
Yeah.
You're
And
not
then
putting them back
Ninja-
together.
No.
Yeah, for
In
sure.
the Ninja chat, I put the EPP Eagle from Dancing Wing.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think that's what Shelby should fly.
I'm always down to try people's aircraft. I've had over the years a ton of aircraft. My back part of my shop
Marcel's
right here,
gotta search it so he can put it up on the screen.
stuffed with
I'll be right back. I got to go get a drink or something, so I'm just going to
Okay,
step away
no
for a
worries.
moment.
Is this guy gonna fly these things or what?
I don't know. But they're a lot smaller than I thought when he put his hands down there. That sounded bad.
This captain's
Zinga.
throwing-
Bingo.
Got him.
You know what? These things
Emotional damage.
sell even in Canadian price. So this is obviously super cheap for US, but Canada, these things sell for like $40, $50. Like you can get some like this on Amazon.
I mean, for that kind of
Exact
price, I
same
mean,
price, yeah.
shit, fucking go for it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm thinking
But
about
it's-
buying
but
one
just-
or two just to fuck around.
If you don't have CG right and it don't take off perfectly every damn time, that's it. $40. Bye bye.
But I love that
Or-
shit because I flew that yellow
Go it.
stupid little wing that I have. That little
Yeah, go
tiny
fly
stupid
it.
thing.
See what you can do.
I fucking love
seen
it.
guys put it
because
in
it's such
cockpit.
a joke. It's such a joke.
Right?
But it's fun joke. Like you're having fun because it's constantly like you have to trim it like back and forth so much, and it's brushed, and you're just constantly like
Ugh,
fighting
ugh.
it to like
Say
get
no
it
more.
stable. But like it's better just fucking doing like a bunch of stupid tricks in the air and like not flying straight because they won't fly straight. It just doesn't really care, right? And it's so fucking
Battery.
awkward.
The guy was saying batteries suck ass in EDF.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Big time.
Those Spectrum
Yeah, they
lipos
suck,
are goddamn expensive
They
as
suck a
fuck.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Spectrum used to be my sponsor
They
for
have
like
their
7
own.
years.
They have their own
But
fucking
I
charging
have all their
units and shit.
batteries.
It's
I
crazy.
have all. I didn't buy them because I was sponsored. So
Mhm.
in my contract, that's what I told them I wanted. I was like, I need X amount of grand worth of batteries in this configuration, and then 6 months later, I want one in this. And so I was stockpiling because I knew the team was going to get dissolved after last year. I just knew. I could see the writing on the wall. I was like, they're just going to get rid of it. And they did. So I stockpiled. And their batteries are great for the ecosystem that they run and the charger that they use. They just plug in, and that's it. That's all you got to do. Plug it in. You set what you want. It's smart battery. And then that's it. Boop. Done. That's it. No, I don't have to do shit to it. I don't have to hit buttons. I don't have to do nothing. And I love that. And they self-discharge after, I think the new update's 24 hours. So if you don't use them 24 hours, they go down to the storage.
Oh, that's not gonna work too well. I'm freaking out, man.
It looks cool on my end. Whatever you're doing, let's see more of that.
Why is it taking?
Matter of fact, make all our faces that. How do we become the 3D dude from Tron in here.
Is it really
What'd you look
showing
like?
me like 3 times like that though? That's
No,
trippy.
he's showing you 3D image. Now I'm scouring this thing to find out where I can do
Yeah,
that.
it's flashing my logo though. That's weird.
You said no nudes, right?
Yeah,
No
it's kinda
nudes?
Looks
creepy.
No nudes.
What the heck is?
I'm
What
trying
is
to
that?
Do it. Oh,
Is it,
there you
what?
go. I can do it like this. All right.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to do what Blizzard's doing. My shit's all
That's just
fucked up, so-
weird, man.
So he has no image avatar. You can upload an avatar, or you can get the basic one. The basic one comes with that. You're a bunch of stoners.
Blizzard's just kind of staring at me.
I want
It's kind of unnerving.
what Marcel has. Sorry,
So
Mom,
mine's called.
he has the
Face.
Atari. Why can't we have the Atari?
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah, exactly.
DIY Atari.
I miss my Atari,
Right,
man.
there you
I
go.
miss my
People in
2600.
here got gray on their beards. I know you all had played Atari.
Oh, I had one.
I had
Yeah.
one too.
We had the
I
Plasma
spent many
system.
hours on that motherfucking thing.
Yar's Revenge is my
Yes!
favorite. I love Yar's.
Yours, yep.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Were they flies? Is that what they were? What the fuck were they?
Yeah, it was like I think it was like alien ships that were supposed to look like
Flies?
fly.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
bug
Yeah, you had to
flies.
eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a bug. You shot
remember
lasers
playing-
into the thing, and you had to choose.
Combat. Everybody, because that came
Oh,
with
yeah.
came with the system, right? And I had 2 older brothers, 7 and 10 years older than me. And when we got it, those motherfuckers, when we played combat, would make me be the big, huge plane that shot 1 square, and then they were always the 3 little jets that shot 3 little,
Right.
dots, and inevitably get
Fast
me
and
to the
quick.
point where I'm freaking and banging the joystick on the console in frustration and in anger. That's a testament to the Atari build quality back then. 'Cause you could pound the shit out of that thing. It would just keep on working.
I think Marcel
really
Yeah, for
put
sure.
himself into an AI.
What?
See, I want this. Whatever Marcel's doing needs to share the power, because that's not fair, sir.
Marcel's got so high.
I think you might have to like
He
You know what the
transcended.
problem with this AI
He's ascended.
power is when you move your hands,
click.
nothing happens.
Shelby, click the gear in the bottom of the VDO Ninja window.
Yeah,
It'll give you the option.
but I see it says default avatar placeholder image, and then
Oh yeah.
Not
don't
that
see
one.
where-
Not that one.
I don't see. Oh, okay.
So there's another one on the control panel, and it's farther down. It says digital video effects. But if you
Oh, I
don't
don't see
have
that
it,
on
set
Oh,
up,
I don't
it
see that.
might
Yeah,
not
we
be
don't get that,
accessible for
apparently.
you guys.
Only the host gets that.
Digital video effects.
Great.
Digital video
Exactly.
Yeah,
He's pretty full of himself over there.
no shit. Yeah.
You and your digital effects.
Yeah, 1%er.
Yeah.
See how it is.
It doesn't give me an option.
Yeah,
to
that's
enable
right.
it for you guys.
Apparently, we're not allowed in that club.
I've given you all the options.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see that, sir. I think it's you just like a politician. You say one thing and do another.
Yeah.
Look at me.
You're full of shit.
No, I'm just French.
I don't get the same rights as you do. I don't get to be a 3D Tron dude,
sakes.
God guy. Come on now. It's
Yeah, what
dangling
was
a
his
steak
name
in
in
my
Tron?
face and going, smells good, doesn't it?
face is a
It tastes
drone,
better too. Too bad you can't
A
have
drone
it.
display.
A light show, yeah.
Well, how come Blizzard do it though?
I don't know. I try to do what he has.
I think he's just using the placeholder.
Yeah.
He's just using the placeholder.
Well, I tried
There
to
he
hit the
goes.
placeholder, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Just shut
Your
off my
mom's
camera.
a placeholder.
Maybe only
Just shut off your camera.
maybe only one person at a time can use it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Had fun
don't.
trying.
I have all the options in front of me.
Is this
so I
guy
can't
still talking
do
about
it.
these 2 aircraft? Has he flown this shit yet?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I missed
he's
that.
talking,
Yes.
but there's
Sorry.
no audio.
I did see.
He's just doing a bunch of flapping with his hands right now, technically.
And mouth
Next
too.
one.
Sorry, lips.
Flying camera,
flapper.
FPV Okanagan. So this is a guy that's
Should
4
we read lips?
hours east of me.
By
He's
these
here in
2 right
BC,
here.
and he
Either one you
actually
want.
gets to fly a really cool fucking thing that I got invited to. And it's gonna happen on my channel, so check it out soon. But this is flying a
Oh, cool.
drone chasing a real fucking paraglider, bro. A speed wing. This is
You sure
Chris
it's real?
Pilots,
Are you sure it's real?
and Yeah, dude. Like we played it on the games on my channel a bunch. Where you can play it through the
We have
simulator.
video of this.
This
We
is
just haven't posted
the
it.
badass shit, man.
Yeah, we've chased. There's a guy out here that does this
Yep.
paramotor. Well, this guy's not. He doesn't have the power
No,
motor
the
on the back.
paramotor. This is
Yeah, we chase a guy who does that out here. This is cool. Look where he's at, man. He's skimming through the trees and whatnot.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
the
that's nuts,
Okanagan,
man. Look at
BC.
that. Look at that. That's crazy, man.
Just outside of Florida.
Just
Yep, it's down in Muncie, Indiana.
Yeah, so I got
Muncie.
invited out to this crew. Actually literally got invited out to
This
this.
is how I
this
want to
meetup.
learn how to.
And I'll be going out to the next one for sure. I didn't have the money at the time. It was like a 4-hour drive and camping and stuff.
It's pretty
We
awesome.
actually used to longboard and race down a very similar road in this area. That
I'll be
looks
right back.
exactly like that and stuff like that. And I've got a couple of longboard video channels like that in my channel. If you want to look up in the playlist. But yeah, fucking this area is beautiful. This is wine country basically out here in the Okanagan in BC. And Chase is kind of one of those spots where it has like a really nice lake and lots of countryside, as obviously you can see. And yeah, it's beautiful up here. So anybody who wants to come up and visit, lots of camping, lots of beautiful scenery. I mean, it's epic.
This is a cool video right here, man. This guy's just ripping through all these trees like it's
Oh, shit.
nothing.
Yeah.
You can do
This
this.
is he's filming 2 times.
And he's only got 25 subscribers. So check that out. Let's fucking send that to the chat, homies. Guys, get him on going. Newer channel, lots of cool content, short-lived, but
Yeah, there's a
still
place just off of the lake where I like to go, and you can.
Goonie, what's up, Goonie? Another BC
You can what?
resident.
You can jump off of a cliff. It's called Swansea. So all the guys do all their like paragliding or whatever, and the hang gliding. They do it all from that Swansea Point. It's called. And,
Yeah, you guys should go out there and chase these dudes down, man. These guys are crazy.
Fucking
Yeah.
right, let's
They'd
go.
love to get your footage. I can promise you that.
Yeah. There was
It's like, hey, man, you mind if I chase you guys going down this thing? Don't worry about me. I won't hurt you, man. I won't hit you. Trust me. And then be like, maybe work out a deal. I'll give you some of your video, some of this video.
We did have a connection.
I always do it for
Denzel, are you
free.
still there? We lost your camera,
Took off for a
Denzel.
sec.
But we had a
Had to go-
contact here.
This ain't Florida. This is closer to Kansas. You can tell by the mountains.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
bazinga,
Nice one, Robert.
crowd laughter.
We had a contact here recently about a Red Bull client that might be able to hook me up with some content and stuff. I'm working my way to get my license so I can do all that shit because of that opportunity. So it's gonna
Nice.
game change this whole thing that's going on with me. So it's an upgrade just because I'd like to do it, you know. This is Mr. Crowley and his drones. If you guys don't know who this guy is, he's got more subscribers than you. It's badass. Michigan OG. Flying drones forever. Mostly analog, I believe, still. So,
Yeah.
let him rip, man. He's a badass pilot. I love this guy. Great homie. Big time. Props off. Usually on the channel. Blizzard, you're not a ship pilot. You haven't signed up for the ship pilot team. They did a stream earlier today at 6 o'clock. That's Lemon and a bunch of the homies over there.
It's a
on
rite
their
of
stream.
passage, man.
Yeah, that's ship pilot. You gotta now. You can't even call yourself a ship pilot unless you're actually a ship pilot. It's crazy. I call myself a ship
Yeah, who was it I
pilot.
saw?
That's allowed.
Who was it I saw wearing a T-shirt that said "shit pilot" on it the other day? I can't remember. And I want one.
Yeah, like I said, there's an entire crew. There's like Lemon.
Yeah.
Shelby knows who those guys are because I asked you about them. I think somebody else did, maybe. Somebody told me about ship pilots, and I was joking around. Who is that? Oh,
I don't
Mad
remember.
Chiller. Was it you?
Mm.
Yeah, it would have been him.
I can't remember.
That crew.
I can't remember who was in it. Oh, actually, I was talking to Gank. Yeah, if you guys check out Gank Multirotors, Gank Multirotors was telling me who was on the
Yeah,
shit
Gank
team
and
pilots. Because I was joking around about like how, you know, he doesn't fly much, and he's like, I'm just ship pilot. I'm like, you're on team ship pilots? He's like, no, it's just, it's, you know, it's this guy, this guy, this guy. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm on.
Okay,
team
can we
ship
just
pilots.
pause for a moment? I need to clarify something
Oh,
in
God.
chat. Mike Bergman, there's a place called Chuckanut Mountain. Chuckanut, really?
Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? It's awesome for flying, for sure. Sean knows his spots. Come on. Oh wait, you're talking
Chuckanut.
about Mike. You need to get up on the way. Check him out. Dude, there's no
Chuckanut.
pausing on this stream. That sounds pretty cool though. As long as it's good footage. You know.
Super Deluxe had the shirt.
You know the crazy part?
Oh yeah,
about
Super Deluxe did have the
this
shirt.
video is Mr. Crowley doesn't really fly these kind of spots. I just realized, I'm like, what the fuck is he right now? Because usually he's like in a park by his house. He's on a lake. Like, where the fuck away
I don't know if I'd call that a lake.
Well,
Oh, come on, you could water ski in that.
It's a puddle.
real tight water ski.
puddle.
Oh, that one's a little
Very,
bigger.
very
Okay,
tight.
okay, that's a lake.
puddle over there.
That's a lake.
Okay, you're seeing this
The other
live
one was a
different
pond.
than I am.
Puddles.
I'm looking at things different than you are. I'm looking at it live.
I don't even qualify it as a pond.
That one.
All right,
Yeah,
there you
that
go.
one
Now
is,
you- Now
yeah.
you got a body of water
Mhm.
bigger than a
There's a
kiddie
lake and a
pool.
pond. Yes, I
Oh,
agree.
nice.
And a hospital right next to it. Perfect.
Right?
Just in case you drown.
It's so weird.
Just in case you drown.
It's so weird.
It's cool if this is your backyard and you get to fly around this. This would
But
be
I don't
nice.
think this is his backyard. That's what I don't understand. He must be on a trip somewhere or something. I wish,
On the road, flying people's properties.
You seem really
Don't mind
concerned
me,
with his
I'll just be a
location.
minute.
No, I'm just like stoked because
Two
like,
packs,
if
no
you
more
look
than
at
maybe 3.
Mr. Crowley's channel, it's always at a park, at like a baseball diamond field type shit. And like this, like I'm like,
He's-
whoa, this is a new video. Like, what the fuck? He's like,
Oh, new
he left
location.
his yard and shit. Like, what the hell?
He's branching out.
You know what I mean? Okay, I gotta take this stupid fucking thing off here because I'm tripping my own self out now. So I'm like, who the fuck is that weirdo?
See, it'd be great if we all do it. It'd be awesome.
This is
So
this
it's
is my
called
first
face
FPV.
mesh slow mode. So I don't know.
This
Might be able to do it.
Oh.
But I don't see a way to activate for you guys. I'm sorry I ruined your entire night.
Come on, power loop the memorial.
Oops.
What?
Director.
Where I
I'm just looking
live
at some shit.
or close to. Interesting. Wow.
Oh, Chuckanut. Right next to Bustinut Mountain.
Oh shit.
Chuckanut and Bustinut. They sound like brothers. Chucknut and Bustinut.
The mountain's okay. You don't want to go swimming.
That pond doesn't look too happy.
Well, Mr. Crowley, that looks badass that you're flying some rad spots, man. I'm hitting that
Yeah, it's a good little
thumbs up.
spot for sure.
This is Brockton. Are you living the life? Change of good before you die. Enjoy,
What?
Mr. Crowley.
What are you on about?
That's what he was saying in his description of his video. Fucking badass, man. I've known this guy for at least 10 years, probably, in the FPV.
Mm.
No, about 8 years in the FPV community. He's been ripping a long time, man. Micro FPV Wing, FPV University, 42.8 thousand million trillion subscribers. This is a short, 21 seconds. I don't like shorts, but I had to see this one.
I like shorts.
I don't like it. It's too short.
It's too vertical.
Too short.
Like, who all of a sudden decided that video is supposed to be vertical?
The problem with
like,
shorts
for the
is
entire
you watch them
his-
like
yeah.
2-3 times.
I
That's
can't
the
stand
problem.
The entire history of video and cinematography
Exactly.
has been horizontal.
Exactly.
Every
Thank
free
you.
until fucking YouTube comes along and
I-
says, "Hey,
right?
let's do vertical ones on
It's because
Instagram."
it's because
And-
of TikTok.
It's because of
That's why.
phones.
It's because of shit.
It's because of
talkers.
phones, and nobody can turn their phone sideways to
yes.
watch a video properly. That's the only reason we have vertical video is because of phones.
I just
It's like-
want to swipe.
Fuck off with the vertical video already.
I'm with Danzilla for sure on this one.
I am too, man. It's brutal. I don't do any of that shit.
Square, I can live with square. Square is okay, but anything that's not horizontal, yeah.
It took me a long time to do shorts on my channel, and when I did them, I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm still off and on about them. Really, they work,
Yeah.
but they don't. I mean, it's stupid. It's so dumb. We've talked about this too. I'm like, I posted some shit. I'm like, I did an epic long range cool video. And it got like less than like 80 views. And then I posted that like AI video. And it was like, dude, like 1,000 fucking views. I'm like, what the hell? Come on, give me a break. Fuck your AI videos. Your AI videos are dope. They get better and better and better. But I'm like, damn it, I tried to put so much effort into my long range video, more than like a 1 minute like teaser basically of what the long range video is about. But the AI video made like, 10 times the amount of views. Shit. Shit.
Well, gents, sorry to tell you, man, but I gotta go. I appreciate you having me here.
Wow, Chris.
Oh yeah, it was
thank
good.
you.
Good to meet you, man.
I hope you had a great time. Sorry you didn't have a lot of voice time, but I appreciate your interest in being here.
Hey, we'll do it again.
Anytime you want, man. So,
And
Nice meeting you,
Chris,
man.
maybe
Hopefully
Saturday
we'll see
we
you.
can go flying.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, let's do something like that.
Do it.
All right, let's
Do it up.
Cool. Right on.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys. We'll have a good
Take
one.
care, Chris.
Peace out.
Ciao, Chris.
Adios. Bye.
Be good.
Fucking A. Well, that's rad. Now, this is RC Fan, 265 subscribers, called the Big Bird. I think this
Ooh-wee.
is definitely a drone, so we've got a couple of
Yeah.
drones, but a bunch of wing and plane stuff coming up as well. But yeah, this is a dope rip, though.
I don't know. Is it possible to make a wing that flies forward and backwards?
A VTOL.
Wow, really?
Nope.
VTOLs.
But to actually fly backwards, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're just doing a VTOL, a vertical takeoff and
Okay,
landing.
but can you make a wing that? But can you make a wing that works in both directions?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You just put it in its hover
Is it possible to
state,
make an
you the
airfoil?
wing fly backwards, but it'd be slow and
Uh,
just basically a quadcopter with a wing body at that point. That's what it looks like. Next.
Oh my
But as
God.
far as flying,
What the hell?
same speed, reverse as you do forward, like a quad now.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
haven't
not like
seen
that, 'cause
this
you're not
video
aerodynamic
yet.
the right way if you do reverse. Right?
This-
You gotta be
is this guy making pizza?
This is the craziest.
Did I just say
Something.
pizza?
So, so I don't know if you guys have ever seen Tucker Got before.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So
We have a guy over here that's that PPG guy that was saying that we chased. He's another big YouTuber, man, that does it. Like he's right here, like right next to the place that we go and fly on the daily.
So
when the weather's
Yeah.
great, he pops up, flies around with his PPG.
he's making a pizza while he's up in the air. It's gonna fucking make
Safety.
up in the air, guys. You haven't seen this shit before. Share this out. If you don't like the channel, at least
I
you're
would
gonna like
definitely
this. This Anchor.
let him
is
throw
about
a
to cook 'em
slice
up.
and try to let it land in my mouth from the sky.
Could you imagine?
Because it would be cool
Terminal
by the time it
velocity,
hit
that
you.
pizza's gonna smack you in the face, probably.
As long as it's not frozen.
Or piping hot?
So
No, I wouldn't
my
be
little
piping hot. It
shitty
would cool
channel,
off.
I reached out to Anchor and I was like, "Hey, you guys are doing a lot of promotion with streamers. Maybe you want to hook me up." They'll contact that, but maybe one day. But yeah, they've got these fucking crazy 767 bullshit, fucking crazy asshole, fucking really cool.
Yeah, those things are
But
Oh yeah,
my
man, we
God,
have
they're
those now.
nuts. They're nuts.
So in our crew,
Just
we pretty much all have an EcoFlow. We use EcoFlows, right? That's
That's
what we
Yeah.
bought. They cost money, but we have them. I have the solar panels and everything. I carry it with us. Creeper got his.
You could sit on
MSR
it,
got
even?
his.
Come on.
So now we have power everywhere, bro. Anywhere we want to go, when we're on the road, we can go.
nice.
And
want one,
we're
but
set.
my God,
They're
that's
awesome, dude.
expensive.
They're so good to have, man. I'm telling you.
$1,000.
Probably keep your butt warm in the winter too. You can
Well, I
sit
mean, we
on
can
it.
run AC, at least on mine. Mine's big enough where I can run AC
nice.
on it. I can back up my house to an extent. I
Dude,
can
upgrade. Get
kick
it.
on AC, kick on heat. I can do all that shit. So now I can take that with me. I have the back of my Corolla, for Christ's sake. And with my solar panels, I have free energy. all the
Off-grid, if
time.
I get two,
Yeah.
I'll give you one. Don't worry, bro. We'll hook you up.
Nice.
If I get two, oh.
Yeah, we're becoming more like off-road, self-sufficient.
Look
We're
at
trying to
that
get to
power
goal.
bank.
Yeah,
Power
man.
bank and oven on top of the thing.
Yep.
What the fuck is that kind
Because
of?
that thing weighs like
Oh, he's
that
still
thing weighs like 80 pounds,
He's
doesn't it?
strapping this
No,
all up
no.
onto his shit.
That's 250 grams. Don't worry about it.
Oh, he's on a
250
trike.
grams.
That's sub 250.
Yeah.
It's up 250 kilograms. 250 kilograms.
Well, what if it was attached to like helium balloons?
Oh my
Technically,
God, I can't
wouldn't
believe
it
he's
be
actually
way
doing
less
that.
if
Staying
you had
EcoFlow
some
up there.
balloons attached to it? Lift it
You
off
could
the
use
ground.
lithium helium batteries or something.
Helium? Lithium. That's amazing battery. tech.
Lithium?
Let's go with it. Lithium helium. What the hell? How does it even work?
Yeah, man, that's gotta be it's gotta fly like a brick.
That's probably lithium cannabis. Come on. Lithium cannabis batteries. That's a better one. We could do that. But you're making a pizza up in the air off a power bank.
I didn't
While
even
you're
think of that.
using like how many GoPros he has? He probably has
Well,
like 3
because, like,
GoPros facing him.
Right.
He's
Yep.
he's always liked going up with a coffee.
He
so
hasn't
made,
even
like,
opened the
a
pizza
coffee.
yet. What the
He-
fuck?
He made
I would
a
definitely take
coffee
a coffee with me.
He made a gimbal for his coffee.
Nice. That makes sense. That's thinking.
Wow, we're
It's
gonna
not delivery.
We're getting reported.
DiGiorno.
Fast forward this video, or else we're gonna get demonetized. Wait, I'm not monetized. Jeez,
DiGiorno.
thing takes off. No shit, man.
Rising crust for getting.
That's right. It's not
Don't
delivery.
now.
It's DiGiorno.
But he is delivering it to somebody though.
Yeah, I wonder if he's taking.
I like this part. Right
I wonder if there's that technology here.
All the
Yeah.
cheese.
It's all flying off.
Yeah,
Is it?
We're just gonna put it in some crust.
it's going through his prop.
Oh really?
Yeah, no
We're
doubt.
watching it.
Shredded
fast forward,
cheese.
aren't we?
It's funny that he's doing this.
This is amazing. He hasn't plugged
17.
I thought you were supposed to preheat. He didn't preheat the oven.
Maybe not.
What the heck?
That's just a testament of like how much power there is in that.
Oh, those power banks, man, they got a lot of juice, man. I'm telling you, it's been.
It's not.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
still
well,
gotta
they-
preheat the oven.
You got a lot of. You got a lot
For
of
good
energy in
pizza.
there. You can run that oven, no
This
problem.
is amazing. This is amazing.
I mean, in theory, it's what you do. on
What
the-
else could you take up
Strap
there?
it in and the cord was just a little bit too short.
That's what she said. Corbin's-
I would take a coffee machine up with me for sure.
Oh god.
This angle looks like he has an easy bake oven. That's what he's
Yeah.
fucking with right now.
Easy bake
It's
oven.
actually working. I don't see any
So on my
Yeah.
snowmobile, I have this thing called a hot dogger, and it's like it's a tin that's hooked up to the exhaust. So when you go out riding on the trails and stuff, you slap in a bunch of hot dogs into this tin, and it's strapped to your exhaust. And then once you're done riding around for like 20 minutes, half an hour, these hot dogs are all cooked. So he
Nice.
has one of those on the back of his muffler, so he can
Yeah.
by the time it ends, he's got some hot dogs.
It's gotta be a little unnerving the first time you sit like right beside that giant prop, spinning away. Eh? Like my 5-inch quad makes me nervous if I'm close to it. You know.
Yep.
I
You
got
don't
complaints
make sure you don't have
about
long
this.
hair or something.
Yeah.
Pizza looks pretty good, except he's making a mess of it. But you know, shit happens.
Upgrade says if he gets his ultralight license, definitely putting a coffee machine in my plane. Fuck yeah.
You should fly over to visit Marcel. That'd be amazing.
It's
You get
an
ultralight
air-
with some
air
floats.
fryer. Oh, God.
Oh, an air fryer.
Air fryer. Yeah, double air.
Oh, he's got a cutting board too?
Well, I mean, how are you gonna cut it? You gonna eat a whole pizza?
I don't know.
Can't eat a whole pizza. Not all at once.
Says who? You fold it in half. It's a big
For,
freaking
like,
burrito.
taco.
It just depends on how much of that good old Mary Jane. Dictate how much of that fucking
Where's
pizza
exactly.
the
you're
dipping
consuming.
sauce? Where is
That's what
all
I'm
your
saying.
dipping sauce?
Oh
Speak
yeah,
for
some
yourself,
blue
sir.
cheese.
Eating one pizza by oneself is not a hard
It's
task.
not hot. I guess it's
But it's
cooled down
DiGiorno.
because
You've
you're-
had DiGiorno, right? Like DiGiorno's, just,
It's,
you know,
it's not a hard task.
grease. Yeah.
It's
yeah,
just a
it's not
Salty.
the best pizza, bro. It's not.
No.
It's
Super
Bob's
salty
pizza.
too. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
easy to cook, that's all.
Mm-hmm. You got it. TV
I didn't think you were
dinners
allowed to bring
upgraded a little
shark.
bit.
I didn't think you were allowed to bring sharp objects on planes.
Oh, well, he's not on a
How do you get
he's not
past
alone.
security with that?
Oh, maybe he's
Right.
gonna
I
cut
feel like
it
I
with
could
his
hit the
prop.
button above my head
he's
to get
gonna-
the
he's gonna
stewardess to
put
come
it in
over,
the
or
prop
Tucker,
behind
with a piece of pizza. Sir, I'd like a slice of pepperoni for the in-flight meal.
him. Oh, towards yourself. You can't-
Don't cut towards yourself.
Right? If
Exactly.
you learn anything with a knife, for God's sake, cut the
Did
wood.
he just throw the cutter?
No,
He's got it still.
Yeah, he's got it.
Oh, he still got there. Okay, I thought he just like tossed it when he was done.
It's right there, Mom. It's right
Don't,
there.
don't do that anymore.
It's on the pizza. You stuck it to the pizza. It's now covered
Mm.
all over the pizza.
He's locked the throttle.
Wizard, that's a Ukrainian throwing star.
As soon as it comes out of the oven, it gets cold because of the wind and altitude.
I bet.
We've gone for
It comes out the same way it goes in. It looks the same.
It's exactly. Oh, that'd be worse if you were in your freaking paramotor like that and you had to take a shit.
Oh, right? You have the emergency shits. Like, it's going to happen. Like, you know, one of those moments, like, I am going, you're like standing up and pushing on the floorboard of your car, like clenching with all God's might. Stay in there, dude. Seriously, bro. We're almost there.
I'm
I
crowning.
got 30 seconds, man.
That's when you start doing power.
If you're up there, you ain't got nothing. You might as well just let it happen. Just
Yeah,
let it
exactly.
all out. Like, don't even fight it now.
Fine mist out the back of the prop.
Right? Exactly. It's just it's gonna be interesting when you drive home and it's just shit splatter everywhere. You damn ass painted your prop.
I'm gonna let
Wasn't
him
me,
go
I
late.
swear.
Right?
In the lake.
It's gonna smell.
This is Pitt's Flying Eye, but I'm pretty sure we watched this fucking video already. So
Yeah, we already watched this
we're
one.
gonna pause that and refresh the goddamn video. Sorry about that. I think we have
You're
one or
fired.
two more videos left. And again, I'd like to say thank you guys for all being here and hanging out.
Do you have any videos that weren't shot in Florida?
I thought it was Wichita. We're supposed to know because of the trees.
Oh, yeah. Could be Omaha.
Oh, no. Muncie, Indiana. That's right. I forgot.
Muncie.
That's just North Florida.
North Florida.
Scroll down. No, actually, that was the last fucking video of the night.
I sent you the AI one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Where the hell did that go?
I don't know,
Didn't show
man.
up on my list.
What?
You'd have to go to my
What?
channel.
What? No,
We just watched it. What?
No, hang on a second. I'm gonna go back into this one. Where the hell? I couldn't find that too. As well.
Hey, Blizzard, is that a 3D printed frame in your picture there?
So it's a CNC actually.
Alright.
It's made by Ox Racing Frames. They were out of Atlanta. And
It's
yeah,
CNC'd out of
CNC
what?
routed. They're CNC routed out of like the same stuff that like cutting boards are made out of or whatever. Like it's like a thick.
Oh, that really dense. Oh, yeah, what's that
Yeah.
called?
So like this thing.
Huh.
Yeah, It's because it was plastic. It was my first build because I was all concerned about like flight controllers and arcing out whatever this and that on carbon, right? And so I found this company and I was like, well, that looks like a pretty destructible or indestructible frame. And so the ESCs are kind of countersunk into the arms, and the motor housings have protection all the way around them, so they're countersunk way down into these arms, right? And the only thing that ever broke on it was the canopy, like the camera canopy, kind of ripped at those screws. But then I just
where it's attached to the orange.
Yeah, and I
makes sense.
Whatever, I just glued it together and it's fucking held forever.
Mike Bergman in chat says HDPE.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, you can look them up. They were out of Atlanta.
High density polyethylene.
Yeah, I believe so. But they were called Ox Racing Frames, and so oh shit, who are they? Out of Atlanta, the two brothers. They run the hobby shop, Grayson Hobbies. They did a build on one of these. This one was called the Thug Light, and yeah, it was one of my favorite builds, and it still rips to this day. Like it's whatever, 4 or 5 years old now.
Crazy talk.
And
What is it? Is it like a 3.5 inch or is it 5?
Full 5, yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to tell the scale sometimes.
Yeah. It's full 5-inch. These were motors out of one of my Ishin Wizards that I dismantled.
Would having the motors countersunk like that create too much heat? Would they get hot in
I've
there?
never
Or?
noticed nothing, no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Yeah, it was...
Shelby, your profile picture looks like you should try it for the girls' swim team.
Fucking badass. Alright, guys.
What are you doing over there?
And ladies and friends and all the people who are viewing. We got this really dope fucking premiere of this awesome video that's already been premiered.
I'm captain of that fucking girls' swim team. Get it straight.
Fucking badass. This is super cool. We're gonna show this awesome video.
Figure it out.
We're gonna play a couple more and then we'll be out of here, guys. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. Awesome as fuck. This video. Enjoy.
All praise brand and baked beans. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty freaking cool.
Oh, you're watching now. I'm behind probably like 15 seconds. This is a video of cloud surfing.
No way.
Yeah, that cloud surfing vid won't be surfaced. You won't be able to see it. So later down the season. So, but it's there. But it won't ever be active for anybody to see. Meaning the original.
The FCC would like a word with you.
10 words at least.
Maybe.
Yeah, I wanna do a long range flight with my 5-inch, but straight up.
Wow, the spinning of it, this fucking inverting of it is fucking rad.
That's
Dude,
that's me freestyling the clouds. Cloud surfing is my favorite.
But the way the effects
Yeah,
went,
I can see
are
what-
so
Yeah.
fun.
Oh yeah, they were super awesome when I saw that. I was like, yeah, that's cool.
Oh, what the hell's
I'm
going
not
on
even
over
sure which
there?
ways it actually up.
What the hell's going on over there?
Flying through a nebula.
Right, that's why it's called ripping the nebula.
Dude. And
and that came from when I showed it to the crew. One of the crew members, which was Wallbang, he said it's like we're like ripping the nebula, and I was like, that's the name of this. Done.
Yeah. Dude, you almost broke the multiverse right there.
Isn't it cool?
I've had some acid that did that one to me
Right?
once.
Exactly. So there's a previous version, right? I have 3 versions of this, where we were talking about earlier, like how much of the AI do you add in, right? 6, 7.
You guys haven't seen Shelby
I have
Bowl
one of it
before.
where it
Check 'em
shows
out, bros.
shows a face. It looks like an angel face in a way. It's a silhouette, it's shadowed, and it pops up in this cloud towards the end. But it's not in this version. It was more subdued and not as prominent. It was really weird.
Madness.
It can get real trippy.
Yeah.
It can get really
I
weird.
can tell.
So, I have fun with it. I think it's a new flavor to FPV, right?
Yeah.
Just something to spice it up a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
Change it up, has fun, creates has more creativity, and see what happens. You know, see what you can do with it. Because when you're really in the flow and you're really freestyling, it can be very momentous sometimes, or you can have a very euphoric feeling. Like, your endorphins can be going, or you can get a dopamine hit, I guess, and you can have a sense of being high or tripping in a way, right? Because you're so in the zenny moment of being in the flow that the AI can actually lend some, at least for me, some level of more visual feeling of the flight into this video. Now I can add another layer of emotion, if you will, into the video that I couldn't do just from the flight. Right now, I can actually give you more of my internal emotions of the flight through the AI, ported now into the video, and see if it does that. It's kind of where I'm at. This moment's been brought to you by the numbers 4, 2, and 0.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
That being said, guys, I'm going to wrap it up tonight. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. It's been really
Thanks for having us on, Marcel.
I'm going to make it better next time because I realized I don't think most people didn't hear our talk with Shelby at the very end after I changed. Maybe not. I don't know. We're going to review it.
Who wants to hear that anyways?
Thursday will all be a little bit more low key. And I'm always constantly trying to make this better and better. And most times I don't have enough time or energy to put into a stream. So it's hard for me. And I didn't do the last 2 weeks because I really just didn't have energy or time. I've got a lot of other things. I've been going to the gym, doing stuff like that. It was sick, and trying to fly drones at the same time during the week is almost impossible.
Wait,
so
you're trying to find drones while you're working out at the gym? This is awesome.
Marcel's getting
I'm
swole.
trying to do 2 things in my week to actually do things that I can't do much otherwise. So it's tough. It's a tough battle, right? There's 2 hobbies, 2 things I need to do. Not hobbies, but 2 things I need to do, right? So it's a tough split between what's going on. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Yeah, so
It's good times. It's good
check us
times.
out next Thursday night. We're gonna have something else cooler going on, and we'll invite more people. We're gonna have Shelby and Chris and everybody else on the panel next time as well.
Don't forget, Sunday.
Hanging out, man.
See you guys hopefully Sunday night,
2.0.
8 p.m. Eastern on my channel for the Drone Hanger 2.0. We're gonna have Sean
A
Morrison.
reasonable stream time.
Yeah, but not a reasonable show. So, Robert, make sure you show your ass up over there, son. I hope to see you over there, right? We got them tucked, little swim trunks for you. You can come over there and get them. And we'll sign it for you, bud. Then you can join that girls' team. And, it's 8 p.m. Sean Morrison will be on from Rotor Riot. He's giving away one of his tank frames with 4 motors. I think it's Let's Fly RC Motors. I don't know what the company name is behind it, but I believe those are Sean's motors as well. So one lucky winner is going to win them all. So show up.
Are those
Even
swim
in your
shorts available in your
banana hammock.
Yeah, are those available on your website?
We'll make it. We'll call them Ort Lap fucking specials.
The budgie smuggler.
All right, right, guys.
So,
sorry to short
hopefully, we'll see
and
you, Sean.
sweet,
We'll
but
sure
yeah,
we'll see you there, right, Sean G? We'll see you there.
we'll be better next time.
Yeah, I love you guys.
Chat
Yeah.
with you, Shelby. Nice to see you down.
Absolutely, great time, guys.
Guys,
Absolutely.
For sure,
If
always.
you want to stick around and jump on the Discord afterwards, we'll be there hanging out. We usually do a Discord hangout and chat about what we need to fix and hang out and shit and talk shit. So if you guys are
Wardrobe. Gotta fucking work on wardrobe.
we gotta do
And
that
makeup,
all shit.
please. For
Wardrobe.
God's sake.
And
Hey, come on, I put on a clean
Somebody
FPV
need to
cycle
put
shirt for
some
this.
shit or put something.
I don't take, I don't
Foundation,
take any,
get rid of
I
the
don't take
glint.
any fucking hard truth. So if you want to help me out,
I'm being factual.
figure things out, you guys are always welcome. We're on the Discord right after this, so guys, please come on, hang out. And if you're not, we'll start up a game stream later on. So you guys are always welcome. Check out Twitch.
Yeah, I'm off to bed.
FPV World. Check out Danzilla FPV. And everybody else, you want to say a shout out and say good
Oh, come to Bog Grinder stream tomorrow night and vote for me.
Yeah. There you go.
I need all the help I can get.
There you go.
Yes.
I'll be
Shelby, Blizzard, do you want to say a shout out?
Oh,
No, that is. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say shout out Shelby. Thanks for coming in. See you.
Oh, absolutely, man.
I thought you were going to say shout out to Shelby's mom.
Can't,
What?
she's dead. I don't know how to do that. So,
Oh, come on. Oh.
Much love.
but I do want to say, if Ortlap shows up, I promise I will send you a case of Bud Light for you.
Nice.
Just for Sean. Or just
No,
for
just for Ortlap. We'll give it to him. We'll give it to you.
You guys
You
all
deserve
rock.
it.
I thank you very much for being on the stream. Again, next time we'll
Love you all.
better. I know the podcast
You can't
is
ship that. You can't ship that beer, eh?
We're
I don't
trying
know.
to make it
We'll
better.
try
It
to
has to
smuggle
be-
it in
it has to be
that box of
transferred.
tucked away banana hammock things.
If you're on my YouTube live stream right now from my personal account, we are shutting down everywhere else.
Put on
We're
the short
still
bus with his
live.
team.
I will hope to see you guys next time.